Ready?
Alright, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Everyone's ready? Alright, so normally I would do recapping for my campaigns, but this time I'm going to let you guys do it. Who wants to recap?
We went to a bar. We found a gnome.
I ate spicy food and lost.
Yeah,
Some
other
knockout
people
I got
lost.
free alcohol.
I actually don't have my notes on this computer, so I can't tell you. Okay. Since Drew would usually do it, I'm going to try and do it this time. So, we got to the city that I forget its name, but it's probably on the map right in front of me. We immediately went to the bar, had some fun there, found out that we needed... Which door? Found out that we needed to... well, the guy seemed to like us there. Kalen? Is that his name?
Calvin.
Calden?
Kelvin, I think.
Calvin.
Kelvin.
L in there or something.
Yeah.
There's an extra L, yeah.
Oh wait, D&D Beyond is not open for me. Let me do that real quick.
Yeah. So,
you for-
met with the bartender there. He seemed to like us, and we told him that we were... Well, we basically
Kelvin.
gave him all of our backstories, and he says, you know what, you should talk to... Well, I've got some contacts that would love to meet you, but you got to do something or you got to prove your worth. So we ended up going out, finding a druid named Feather of the Wind, going out to the forest for her to research and get samples of the local corruption there. We killed a corrupted owlbear, we killed a couple of corrupted zombies, a big corrupted dude who I thought I was trying to save, and he rewarded me with a crit to the face and knocking me unconscious.
Congrats.
Killed him, a couple of his buddies showed up, and we decided to book it. We got back to we got to Feather of the Wind, gave her 4 samples, she only accepted 3, saw that coming. Because 2 of the samples were from the same owlbear. Went back to the inn, Calvin said, good job, your name is good with me, and then we went to sleep.
Yep. Also, his name is Kelvin. Like
Kelvin.
Calvin.
Kelvin. Yep.
Oh, I remember
I'm
the
still
wrong
think-
extra letter.
Yep.
I'm still can't wait to find Celcrius.
Ha. Alright, so that's pretty much it. That's the summary. You guys went to sleep, and he said that in the first thing in the morning he would go off to deliver his samples and then come back with payment. So,
Nice.
I'll take you guys to the Glittering Bottle. I moved your
Good
tokens
game,
around
Ohio.
into rooms.
Okay,
Cool.
turn down.
Everyone is in a room except for Kami, who decided to just fall asleep in a chair. So you guys wake up. It's a beautiful day. It's actually not too loud. Your rooms are actually well preserved instead of keeping the sound away. It's an early morning. You can hear very faint music, so definitely there's a bar down there who's playing. But what do you guys do? Brand new day.
I'm going to guess don my armor and get ready for the day, and then go on out.
What is the tavern owner's name again? It's not Ronnie. Ronnie's the chef.
Ronnie's a chef, Kelvin.
Elvin.
Oh, Kelvin.
Kelvin Oskay.
Okay, so Kelvin's Oskay is he currently behind the counter?
Know that. If you were to go downstairs, you will see there's Ronnie currently manning the counter. You don't see Kelvin anywhere.
I'll just take a seat.
The little dwarf, he kind of peeks his head over the corner. Kind of seems like he has to stand on his tiptoes in order to actually see. He goes, "Hey, you! What would you like? Currently, old Kelvin is away, so I, me, Ronnie, I will be the one running this joint until he comes back. Do you want a drink? Or do you want some eats?"
How early in the morning is this? How early did we all wake up? Let's
For-
say
I'd say it's about 7 in the morning. A little late, maybe for some standards, but I'd say it's currently the most appropriate time for the city. 7 a.m. So the sun is still rising.
gotcha.
Alright.
So,
Time for breakfast. Where's the ale?
was Paxi sleeping in the same room as Athenia?
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
one thing I'm a little concerned about, Dylan.
Okay, in that case, fine. Boom.
Oh,
Thank you.
fantastic.
Or no, healer. Let's just say Aru slept in the same room as
I would have
Paxi.
said I would have taken the small bed and Athenia could have the king size.
But then Aru needed a place to sleep.
Oh,
So you.
okay.
So basically, it would be Paxi and Aru. Dani would have this thing by herself. Healer Gnome and Swolbo would get the final bed simply because they're small.
He is a man of little words, let me tell you.
Not a man.
So, I'm going to wake up and I am going to spend some time with Morning and ask her what she thought of yesterday's events. Specifically, what she thinks of Kelvin, the barkeeper, and Feather of the Wing.
Alright, in that case, when you ask her about the event, she goes, "You really want me to tell you?"
I'm. Okay. I didn't
What-
do my best
whatever-
work.
Oh, now that is a whole new different topic. But what I'm talking about is whatever you thought of what those things were, most likely I share the same. However, your performance leaves much to be desired.
Okay. That that makes sense. Kelvin, his shiny black sword. What do you think of it? Being a weapon yourself.
Oh, I know my types. That sword, I can see it's a little dull in the head, if you catch what I mean. But, see, I haven't gotten a good glance at it. I can tell it's something. Better than most swords I've seen, at least. Kelvin himself? He's an adventurer. He gives off that sort of feeling that other adventurers do. Kind of proud of himself. Seems a little strong. Got a lot of muscle on him. To say you compared to him, I'd say that he has a little bit more of an edge, maybe to the experience.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't specialize in the muscles.
Of course, but then again, it's just how you use it, not the way it looks. But I will say, Kelvin does seem like an interesting individual. He definitely has a lot of secrets. He has a little, despite that old flashy smile, he definitely is hiding something.
What do you suggest I should ask him? Or
I don't know. I'm kind of more curious to see what he would do, just because that would be more interesting to watch that way. Now, the Feather of the Wind. She's odd, but seems good-natured. Like Kelvin, I have a feeling she too has her secrets, but that's mostly because both she and him have some sort of connection with each other.
you saw a connection there.
Well, I mean, she did say hi to him for her, so I'm assuming that's a connection.
We're gonna have to work on your human-to-human interactional observance. Saying hi to someone is normal.
Well, of course, but that also means association.
You may have a point. What do you think of our party members?
You're a party. I will comment no further.
I understand what that means. Alright.
Yes. So, unless you have anything else, I'm going to go back to sleep.
Okay.
And you just feel the connection sever.
Feeling a little alone in my big-ass bed, I will head out to the bar.
Yes, because Aru left you there.
Yeah.
I will say this is where you guys would be coming from. Because this is the second floor.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So, yep, you would go down. You can see Ronnie manning the counter. Kelvin is nowhere in sight.
So I'll go up to Ronnie. Let's say, Ronnie.
Hey, lad! It's the spicy man.
How
He just
about
walks up,
how
starts-
about a mild breakfast?
Oh, did my little dinner pie at stomach?
I had some trouble sleeping. The dreams were not
Uh,
particularly pleasant last night. And I'm not
just
blaming
playing-
you
I'm just
specifically.
playing. Mild breakfast. How about some eggs and bacon?
Eggs and bakey sounds great, Ronnie. Give it a little kick though. You know.
He just stops, turns to
And
you.
I
he starts
little,
grinning like,
little kick, Ronnie. Ronnie, listen to me. Little, look at me. Look at me. Focus. Little kick. Shit.
You just start hearing clanging and stuff as he starts getting pans out.
Did he put his goggles back on before he went in there?
He didn't have any goggles on this person. Anyways,
You hear
As
that?
he
You're
starts-
safe for now.
as he starts cooking, you guys now near the entrance. You hear the doors open, and you see Kelvin walk in.
Ah, shit. Is his
And you
sword
see-
still there? Over the mantle?
Yes,
Okay.
but now you see Kelvin.
Nope.
He opens the doors and he's walking in, and he just gives you a nice smile. You notice that he has like a brown bag filled with something clinking, and his other he has like a bunch of empty glass bottles, similar to the ones that you got from Feather the Wind.
Hmm.
It's looking sparkly clean compared to the nasty stuff you had in there earlier. So he goes over, sets his stuff down underneath the counter. So, has Ronnie served you yet?
Ronnie is making me something, mild this morning.
Good choice.
Kelvin, I meant to ask you something.
Of course.
As a fellow adventurer, you seem to have your weapon of choice, and I'll point to his glittering black blade behind him.
He just glances back, and then he just looks back.
I'll say, I have my own weapon, and she does me proud. I call her Morning, and I'll hold out my hand, and I'll summon her in front of me. And,
He just blinks.
she's more than your average weapon, per se, because she's got the diamond head and everything. So I'm kind of trying to impress him, and kind of get the idea in his head that I'm not your average adventurer, right?
Mm-hmm. He just looks at it the more sword. Says, May I see this sword?"
And I'll hand it to him, and I'll
And as
and
you're
I'll
handing-
emphasize. I'll give it to him, and I'll say like just not a word to the others, but I'll kind of direct that not a word towards Morning. Kind of.
Just as you're about to hand the sword, she says "hubba hubba," and then when it goes silent as he grabs it. So he just grabs a sword, holds in the air, starts
Spear.
looking at her. Well, that's I keep
halberd,
saying
whatever.
sword. Spear. There we go. I keep saying for some reason this weapon sword keeps getting stuck in my mind. Anyways, he holds the spear. He kind of looks at her, or at it,
Mhm.
technically. He just gives a nod of approval.
And I'll say,
Very light.
you know something special about her. She can't be stolen.
Oh.
And it's been about 45 seconds or something as he's looking at it, and I was like, just give it a minute. And a minute passes, and exactly at 60 seconds, she appears back in my hand.
And he kind of just notices that his grip is gone. He didn't even feel it move, just teleported. He just looks at his hand for a bit, looks at you, then at his hand.
It's pretty neat, isn't it? And she disappears.
Question. Are you a warlock?
Warlock. What class am I? Uh-oh.
You are a warlock, yes.
Shit. And I'll look at him and I'll kind of go, I don't have any formal training under any sort of school of magic, if that's what you're asking.
That is not. I will be frank with you. I've seen quite a lot during my time out there, and I've met a warlock who she too wields a sword that eventually returns to her regardless of distance. And I can't help but make a connection.
It sounds similar to the relationship that me and my blade have, but I try and stay away from angering other people, and I see that most around here have a.
Of course. Yeah, I understand.
If
I
you and
just
I,
cannot help.
if you and I can talk freely of such things, then I'd be more than happy to oblige you. But if we are to anger the locals, I will hush up, as it were.
Understood. We are in a public setting after all. Now, I myself do not quite care too much about the whole taboo of Arcana, but others do not necessarily share the same opinion, especially since many have been affected by what have scarred this land. I'm one of the fortunate who have not been infected in such a negative way, at least. In fact, I've sort of benefited from it.
And I'll see Athenia has come down, and I'll
Can
look
see-
at, and I'll look at him and say, "Oh, Ronnie's coming out."
Yep, and he's holding out a plate of sizzling eggs and bacon. You know, it's just red flakes on them.
Oh,
And he goes over,
no
drops the plate on front of you. Then he goes, "Now this is on the house." Then you just see Calvin just like look at him. That'll be 3 copper.
And I'll pass him 5.
He grabs it. Calvin extends his hand out. Ronnie reaches and gives it to him. Calvin grabs it and then gives it back to you.
What? Oh, okay.
I'm the one in charge here, and I get to say that is on the house. And then Ronnie goes back into the
Athenia
kitchen.
Raises an eyebrow a little bit. Turns back to Kelvin. Can I get some ale this morning, please?
Of course. Something cheap or something zesty.
I'm looking for something cheap this morning. Nothing.
Of course.
Quite strong.
Of course, even the cheapest of ale is quality here. And he just goes over, fills up a mug, grabs a mug, fills it up, walks over, sets it down. Also in the house.
Thank you, kind sir.
Can
And he
I
goes over to Cammy.
can I insight him as to why everything is suddenly free?
Go ahead, roll insight.
I mean, I can't imagine that we're the only persons to ever do a job for him.
Roll insight.
I'm not good at this. Did that show up? Oh,
No,
yeah. No.
he's the guy calling the shots. Who knows? He might just like you guys.
Alright.
Then he just looks over to Cammy. Ah, I see you're awake. Is there something that you would like this fine morning?
So I managed to stumble my way in the door, go straight to the keg, pour myself a pint from the keg, grab a glass, and sit
The keg-
down.
Just so you
and-
know, the kegs are all, the nozzles
Oh.
are facing him.
Oh, well, I walked all the way around the bar, poured myself,
He's just like, what can I get you this fine?
walked all the way back, and sat down.
He's just suddenly next to him.
So this is what I'm going to refer to as sleep drinking.
He
I'm
just
not-
like,
I'm not awake.
he's kind of just like looking.
And I was like,
You know
whoa,
what-
whoa, whoa, whoa.
you know
Don't,
what-
don't
you know
wake him up. You won't like him if he wakes up while he's walking around. I've seen it before.
Especially without a beer in his hand.
There's this one poor sailor. When he was on the ship, he got some grog, and this sailor got real upset with him, and he hit him over the back of the head with the back of his tankard, woke him up in the middle of his sleep drinking. That sailor's never been the same since.
I see.
Just
Regardless.
I'll just put down a silver and I'll slide it. Just let him have this. Whatever he needs, it's on me.
He just takes the silver, flips in the air, catches it, and just stuffs it into his apron. Ah, yes.
Thank you.
Speaking of
For the
which,
benefit
that
of all
reminds
of
me.
us.
This is a topic that we should also speak of, which is your payment. I delivered the goods, the samples that you brought, and to say, my contact was quite pleased. And so he pulls out the pouch and he sets it down. This is your part. For I have to say, one of those samples is apparently quite rare, from a creature that is unusual. And but to be honest, of your caliber, it's quite impressive that you managed to take it down. Because I presume you obtained it when you killed it, correct?
To be perfectly honest, I only saw it appear. It sucker punched me in the face. I woke back up and it was practically dead already.
Well, regardless, it's still a fine job. In that pouch, you should find 10 gold pieces worth of silver.
Very well.
But there's more. You see, my contact quite liked those samples, to the point where they want you to get one more run worth. And if you succeed, not only will they pay you more, but they are willing to let you see them yourselves.
So
Because they are quite intrigued.
So what I'm hearing is, as I'm downing the rest of my ale, is you want us to go back into that forest, do the exact same thing as we did before?
Yes,
So, am I gathering this right?
of course.
Was it the specific sample that they enjoyed, or the... Was it...
That particular sample was something they quite enjoyed the most, but it doesn't have to be the exact. If anything, you can explore a little bit more, go different parts of the forest. It does not matter however you do it. It's just, they just want a little bit more, as a way to further test yourselves, in a way. Many adventurers come and go. Many of them do not return from the forest. Not only have you all returned, but in surprisingly decent shape. But you provided a sample from something that many adventurers have difficulty taking down. If you can do something like that again...
You're telling me they want big, dangerous, and ugly.
Of course. But, as you know, hard work is well paid. And this 10 gold pieces worth of silver, you see, it's just a start. In fact, you said you want to meet with the court cleric. But
I do.
in order to achieve that, well, get on the good side of my connection, and you will find yourself much closer to your goal than initially thought. If you catch what I mean.
So, you keep saying your connection.
Of course.
Is this someone in the court? Government connection?
They are
Private?
someone who is within the guard. And the guard are closely associated with those in the palace. For good reason. They're not necessarily the royal guard. But this connection of mine, they will get you to where you want to be. Just trust me on this. I have no reason to deceive you after all.
What you're saying does make sense. I will ask the others what they think.
Of course. This is not a one-person decision. Gotta have the whole party in on it.
I'll look over at Cammy still sleeping.
What you doing there, step dwarf?
You just hear Ronnie go, "What? Did someone call me name?" He just peeks out.
Do I recall what they called the big ugly thing that kicked my ass? Like, did it have an official name?
You've never heard anyone refer to it as such. You never asked. Or maybe Further the Wind mentioned something.
Do I know anything that? Okay.
Yeah, like,
I'm looking.
Oh, yeah,
I'm looking for something to yell at Kami that'll snap him out of his sleep and scare the shit out of him at the same time.
yeah, because Feather of the Wind did mention something about it having its own name, but at the same time, she was also mumbling about questioning the whole naming sense of it. So,
All right. So I'll kind
no
of
actual
just
name.
I'll just walk over to Kami while he's still asleep and kind of.
They do call the general things in there infected, though.
Okay. So I'll kind of lean back or lean down about 2 feet away from him, just be like, Kami, watch out! The infected are coming. You're muted. Kami.
Sorry, I was testing my microphone.
Oh no.
I was trying really hard.
So I lean down and I go, Kami, the infected, they're coming, they're on you.
Jesus! What? What in Sam hell? Oh, my
And-
beer's empty.
And I'll grab him by the shoulder and I'll be like, up, you okay? You okay? You woke up, you were sleep drinking again.
Oh. Is there any left?
Well, it appears we already gave him a silver for what you drank already.
Oh, good.
You've
Oh, good.
you've had 6 already.
Within the
Yes.
hour, or?
Within the last 10 minutes or so.
Oh, okay.
Now,
So just Kelvern's just leaning against the wall, wall.
now I'll kind of lean down to Paxi. Can you still taste it on your tongue? Or Paxi, Jesus, Kami, can you still taste it?
Are you high?
Now, let me tell you something, Kami. They're willing to pay us some more money, and I'll give him a gold from the bag.
No, it's a 10 gold pieces worth of silver, so it's silver.
10 gold piece. Right, so I'll give you
So
10
10 silver.
10 silver, which is 1 gold. And I'll say, there's more where that come from, friend. Now, I know you ain't the most courageous person here in this group, but you and your contraption, and I'll point to his fizzinator, whatever he calls it.
Fizzy.
Fizzy. You and Fizzy here done us a great service. And it'd be welcome if you come with us. We're fetching to go out again and bag us another one of those big, dumb, and ugly creatures. You think you can hold your own?
Well, one way to find out. And I stand up, take the 10 silver pieces, put them back on the counter. How much will this get me? Can you make
just,
it to go?
I look at Calvin.
Calvin just, like,
Calvin.
Looks down at it. Well,
And
that depends on what you're looking for.
I just point at one of the kegs on the counter.
You
Let's
know
see.
what?
You put a tap on it, I'll take it.
Hey, Ronnie! And he goes, what? Get us one of the kegs from the back, please. One of the, not the cheap kind. No, not the expensive. Somewhere in the middle. Ronnie just pokes his head out. How vague can you be with that? What kind do you want? Do you want the dragon's butter? Do you want the dragonfly ale? Do you want the
Ronnie,
butter?
Ronnie, as I am spicy.
Spicy ale? Is it spicy?
And I'll just shrug. And I'll just like point to myself and point at him and just shrug again.
He just like looked. Lad, if you were here 2 months ago during the mead celebration, there was some dragon honey mead that was the most spiciest, yet the best stuff I've ever had. I was currently shitting for weeks.
Dragon
Anyways,
honey
let
mead,
me
you
go-
say?
He just goes in. You hear some clanking noises, some crashing.
I'll look
and
to
he starts
Cammy and
walking
like,
out with a
"Can-
rather decent-sized keg.
I'll look to Cammy and be like, "Can you hold your spice, son?"
You think I can hold my spice? You should have met me sister. Yeah.
Lad, that is kind of fucked up, not gonna lie. Anyways, he stops, sets down a keg. You can see there's some etchings and stuff of a dragonfly on there. This here is Dragonfly Ale. Has a little bit of spice to it. Not spicy, but spice. Like cinnamon, but not. Anyways, that should be what you're looking for. Kind of sees the 10 silver pieces.
Where's Swolbo in all of this? Is he still asleep?
I don't know.
Oh, I guess I should come downstairs. Where the hell am I?
So you guys have earned a keg full of Dragonfly Ale.
I come down and explain that I was just doing my morning push-ups.
So,
Of course.
as he puts down the keg, I just kind of like waddle over to it, look at it, pull my head back, pull my ear to it, see if I can hear it bubbling. Take out a piece of rope, tie it around the keg, throw it over my shoulder. Here we go.
Dragonfly Ale?
Yep, Dragonfly Ale is what it's called. Also, Calvin just like clears his throat. Also, you may need these. And he reaches out and pulls up the 3 bottles and sets them down. Normally, you would return them back to Feather of the Wing. But, in this case, since they're going back into the forest, that would be a bit delayed. But of course, always be sure to stop by here in case you wish for more. Because the more samples you obtain, the higher of an opinion my connection would have.
Now, Calvin, we got our asses almost handed to us by one of these creatures, and you're asking us to find 3 more. Is that correct?
How about this? And he just goes over to the wall. He reaches into the cupboards and pulls out a small coin. And he just sets it down on the counter in front of Athenia. Give this to her.
Who is her?
She will...
Feather?
Feather of the Wing.
Hmm.
He just gestures to the coin in front of Athenia. Go on, take it.
I go on and I guess I grab it.
It's a pitch black coin. You can notice on one side is a fist, and then on the other you see a star. That is a token that me, Feather of the Wing, and a few other people use as an exchange of favors. She owes me a little bit, and you can use that to cash in on that favor. She will provide with whatever you need.
So as I waddle my way back over to my spot with my now full fairy ale, I then cork it, pop open the cork, smell it.
It smells of spices.
I grab Fizzy, put Fizzy over the hole, and I spin a dial, and all you see is a little bit of a blue light, and then all of a sudden, that infusion creates a tankard of plenty.
What? What does that mean?
It means it never runs out.
Wait a minute, can you do that?
I can do that.
You're about to run this guy out of fucking business.
Wait a minute. You know,
It's the only infusion that I took as an artificer. Is the tankard.
Yeah, that's Artificer's thing. He's just like making simple magical items.
So, does Ronnie see this happen? Or does Calvin?
He doesn't know. I don't think he knows what would happen, but he knows that
It can use it up to 3 times per day. Get three pints of rich dwarven ale.
Rich
There you go.
Dwarven Ale.
Well, in this case, I'll make an exception that it can now fill up with Dragonfly ale.
I'm not the DM. This is your
I
job.
did add an 85-pound barrel to my inventory, and I am
Yes.
barely encumbered. Just so you know.
Wait, I
Yeah.
thought we're not doing a conference.
We're not.
Shh.
Yeah, we're not.
Shh. Shh. Shh.
Well,
No.
within
No.
reason-
Let
Make an
him.
exception to that.
Let him.
I'm just gonna say this. I don't really follow the encumbrance rules, but there are some
Wait,
exceptions. Like
how-
if you guys are bringing an anvil with you, then you're going to be sure as fuck.
How big is this cask? Because there's casks that are like, kind of, like under the arm size, and there are casks that are like the size of my bed size. Like, what did we
It
just
would be-
get?
It would be the under the arm size. So in other words, the size of Cammy.
So it's like 20
relatively.
pounds. full.
He's at 85. I'm expecting him to like put some straps on this thing and wear it around as a backpack.
An
Oh.
85-pound cask is like the size of a small car.
So that was my next thing. I'm gonna try to turn this thing into a water skin and let it like wear it with like a hydro flask.
And that's how you make grog.
Groggy Ace.
But with rum instead. Well, I mean, ale in this case. So, anyways, if there's anything else you need, then I recommend that you get going while the day is young. Because going out in the forest when it's dark is not a good idea.
And I'll yell over to R.U. real fast. R.U., what do you think about this real fast? Big, dumb, and ugly? Kill 3 of them? Yes, no?
I have what he has.
Oh yeah, also, who wants to control a healer now? Or we can just have him exempt from
He's asleep.
He doesn't. What did he do during combat last time?
He got punted like a
He
football.
pissed himself and ran away is what he did.
Yeah, I don't remember him doing a whole lot anyway.
Alright.
So, what's everyone ready to do?
Let's go kill stuff.
Before we leave, I want to... well, actually, can we... as we leave, as everybody's heading out the door, I look at Athenia and I say, ma'am, you seem to be the only other serious warrior type here, and I wanted you to meet my companion. I said serious.
Oh.
What?
And I'll summon Morning, and I'll hand my spear over to Athenia. I say, Athenia, this is my closest friend. Her name is Morning.
You just put your morning wood in her hand?
I say, Morning, this is Athenia. She keeps us safe, and she is our friend and shield in the field of battle. And I'll put Morning in Athenia's hand.
Okay.
Morning doesn't say anything.
Nothing happens. She's like, and I kind of look at Athenia as like, what do you think of her?
I raise an eyebrow at him. As uncomfortable as this kind of makes Athenia,
And
she
I'm like
realizes
realizing what's happening. I was like, Morning, don't you're making us look bad. Come on.
no, it's okay. And I hand Morning back to Paxi.
And
I
Morning
understand. There's nothing more that I respect is another person's own respect. Treating each other well is the golden rule.
I'm like, you don't under.
Morning, now
Oh.
back in your hand is just. So you just pass me along to anyone. you
And
see
I'll just
now?
de-summon her in the middle of that sentence, just like, get out.
Well, I mean, if we're showing each other precious items, whether or not they speak to you, which
She does.
Okay.
Calvin is just.
I believe you.
No, we are out of earshot of Calvin. Like I was saying, as we're leaving.
He was just watching. And
Nope,
he's like
I'm
shaking his
I'm
head.
not breaking that news to him yet, purposefully.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Actually, let me
Well,
roll.
I can show you my amulet.
No,
here.
we've left.
There's a-
I want to say like
Oh,
as
we
we're
left?
leaving, like
Alright, so in this
we're
ca-
out the door.
In this case, I'll just put you guys right in front of here then.
Damn it, woman!
During our travels, I'm going
Excuse
to
me?
try
Not
You speak a
you.
big game for someone who's
Ah,
saved by a lady already.
And I'll summon her again. You look what you see what you've done, and I'll de-summon her immediately.
Just because you have these fancy magic tricks in which, or these parlor tricks rather.
You don't under you.
I'll just walk up to the bar after witnessing this conversation. And
No,
I'll
we're
pull out
gone.
One of my own cups. Oh,
He's doing this as we're leaving.
as we're leaving.
I'm purposefully doing this out of ear and sight of Calvin because this is an ace in the hole that I would like to have with him.
Got it.
Because I doubt he has seen a sentient weapon yet. Hopefully.
So, question. During this period of time of transition that we're heading, I'm going to try to fashion some sort of a dispenser with Fizzy. So if I need to, on the fly, have a beverage or serve a beverage as a healing, then I will find a way to fashion to do so.
You just fashion a super soaker on just Fizzy and you just squirt it
I was
directly
kind
at
of
us.
thinking like more Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh God, the flood.
May I?
I think-
That would probably be
think-
something you'd have to. That's something you'd have to set like some time aside.
Yeah, I
for
think the
comedy.
better question is how can I make a flood?
Eh,
Cammy, may I have some of that fine ale?
Sure. Where's your
I
cup?
bring out my water skin. That is currently empty.
So I'll pull out Fizzy, pull out a hose, snap the two together, fill the cup up, untap it, put it back, put Fizzy back in my pocket. Now, granted,
Now you have a water skin filled with a spiced ale.
highly carbonated. Like, highly carbonated.
Wait,
They don't call me Fizzle Spunk for nothing.
wait, DM, how common is carbonated beverages like in just our day and age? Like, would any of us have like seen this sort of thing before?
They exist, but they are largely uncommon, I'd say, due to the fact that they're a bit hard. Like the methods to make them are not common knowledge. The few places who do know how to make them tend to monopolize the whole thing. So you probably would have heard of them, maybe haven't tasted them yourself. And this place doesn't seem to have them, to your knowledge at least. You never asked.
Okay.
So this Dragonfly Ale, if it's fizzy now, then it's because of Kami's doing. Yeah, Kami? Kami? How do you pronounce the name?
Kami?
Kami.
It says Kami. Kami. There we go. That's what I thought. Okay,
It's
so
with
if
it's spelled with an A, but it sounds like a U.
yeah, that's what I thought. These two
Oh
should have
my
it.
god.
Anyways, so if this Dragonfly Ale is carbonated right now, it's due to what Kami did to it.
I
And
take
I
a
believe
drink. It's quite refreshing. Thank you, Kami.
You're welcome, lass.
It is definitely a very well spiced rum. It's definitely not mild, but it's not.
Did you say
overbearing.
rum?
No, I keep saying it says spice. The first thing comes out is rum. It's ale. It's ale.
I was about to say I'm about to try shit.
No, it's a spiced ale.
All right, if that's the case, I will continue enjoying my drink as we make our way over to the forest.
And you can see on the path the same campsite is the Tabaxi Druid.
Damn furries. What?
The gnome.
What?
What?
Since I slept with the gnome is in my bag too.
That works.
Are
Okay,
you
cool.
controlling healer?
No, he's just asleep in my bag, and I forgot
Oh.
he was there.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm just like setting him aside.
yeah, that's fine.
So what do you guys do? You're on the road next to the forest.
Did the
Are
map
we-
change?
The map layout did not change.
Oh, I did not change the forest. Apparently, that's
Yeah, you didn't.
boom. There we go.
Hey.
There we go. I forgot. I need to drag it. DM newbie error. There we go. You're here.
I go up to Feather of the Wind or Wing?
Feather of the wing.
Feather of the Wing. I go up to Feather of the Wing and I present the coin.
She just like looks up like, hello there. Oh. She kind of sees the
Kelvin
coin.
says that.
He kind of grabs the coin. Did Kelvin give you this?
Why, yes.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. Well, I guess he was waiting to cash in that favor for quite a while. Kind of surprised that he gave it to you. He must really like you. And he just takes the coin, just puts it somewhere in her robes. So, I assume the reason why you're back here is because you're going back into that dark forest?
Yes. It's a little bit to my dismay, but As I say that as I look back towards Paxi. But yes, we will be going through once again for the same reasons as last time.
And I'll,
Same reasons.
I'll look at Feather and I said, Feather, Mr. Kelvin has asked for another 3 samples of the big, bad, and ugly variety. When I voiced my concern is when he gave us that black coin. Exactly what does that do for us?
When you describe big, bad, and ugly, I presume you're talking about the more changed of the infected, correct?
Yes, the one where we specifically got the brain samples from.
I see. I have to say, it is quite a miracle you would manage to take down one of them. But if you
Agreed.
want to kill more, that is definitely outside your area of expertise. Let me
Agreed.
see.
One of them
She goes
managed to
over-
kick my ass, and there are 3 of them that he is asking for now.
Oh, I believe it. I have seen many adventurers like yourself get more than their asking. But in this case, since Kelvin is asking for a favor to be cashed in, I have a few things. First, she goes over, grabs another pouch. You can hear little sifting sounds inside. She hands it. This is more of this antidote. 2 more doses. And of course, if you manage to find any mushrooms, be sure to bring them to me. But now, to deal with those infected. Now, this is something a bit more experimental. She continues looking around, then she pulls out another, not quite a bag. It looks like a water skin. She kind of pulls it out, just like sloshes it a little bit. Now this will do. She goes over and hands it to Amia, because she's right in front of her.
What is this?
That is a little concoction that I have made. To say the least, I have been studying a little bit of this forest. Although the people in the palace like to do their own experimentations, I actually look for proper solutions. No, they kind of react differently, because even though they're of flesh and blood, they also possess other qualities that are much different than their host. But in this case, I discovered that there's a couple of plants that, when mixed together, create a solution that can burn them.
Did you say burn them?
Of course, but not in the whole fiery way. In fact, I highly recommend that you do not use fire in the forest, because when you burn them, you do cause them to create fumes, and that fumes can further infect the surroundings if you're not careful. And the more mutated they are, the more grave the effect, to say the least. But this solution burns them in an acidic way. It melts their flesh and bones.
And I'll look to the other side. Hey. You hear that? Look at me. Focus. No fire. Get it? Right.
Of course, I did see some smoke in the beginning, which I presumed was your doing, but you did not know. And since it was quite early on in the forest, I'm assuming whatever you burned was not really far in terms of its mutations.
And I'll kind of look down. I'll be like, that was me. I made a bonfire.
It's a sensible solution. I would have done the same if I was not well versed in these creatures' biology.
Now
But
you give
regardless-
us these packs to burn these creatures.
One. What
do
you
we,
do
do we
is
have
you take-
anything that can actually restore them to their previous forms?
Sadly, once infected, if not taken the antidote within 1 day, the whatever mutations that happen is sadly incurable. Or at least, unless of course you're a powerful mage who knows certain spells that are within that capacity. But of course, mages nowadays are not quite that common, and if you happen to know divine magic of such caliber, I seriously doubt they would be wasting their time here while they have other things to focus on. She kind of says that with definite distaste. She seems to not really like the whole divinity thing.
I'll go over to Cammy, like smack his side pouch where healer is sleeping.
Or me, for that matter.
But regardless, now,
Well,
this
you say
solution,
healing magic. What about holy magic?
it's relatively the same thing. Most healing magic is associated with divinity.
What about this isn't her, but this paladin right here, decked out in "I am a holy crusader" armor.
She doesn't seem to be paying attention. Like, she kind of knows that she's a healer, but it seems like her distaste is a bit more specific, maybe. Of course, you guys would have to actually roll if you want to know details.
I would like to roll. Excuse me, ma'am. You seem to be yourself well versed in the ways of either science and or nature, looking for a way to cure this corruption. What sort of disdain do you have against those others that are looking to do the same via different methods, aka healing magic and or divine magic? Your goals seem to be aligned.
Sadly, it is not. Those who live in the city of Witchdor, those of divine nature, their goals seem to be more fixated on other matters that are more divine. The corruption here is definitely an issue, and even the ones in charge, the royalty, have acknowledged this problem. But after they've sent this first group of powerful adventurers in there and gotten the results they liked, it seemed like this matter isn't much of a problem anymore, or at least to them. Obviously, these creatures are still existing, and whatever they destroyed in there was not the source. But because these things do not leave this forest, to them it's just simply... It's just an area that you just don't go to. But I worry that this matter will spread. Not to mention, I did lose a very good friend in there.
So you're saying that these healers, and I'll quote, air quotes, mean to only treat the symptom and not provide a solution to the entire problem. And I'll walk over to Kami, and I'll thrust my hand into his pack, pick Healer up by the head while he's sleeping, bring him back in his unconsciousness, and just thrust him into her face. Be like, this one here is a true healer that seeks to solve the problem that plagues humanity and wants to fix what causes you and your
hand and pushes him away. Yes,
Give me a backhand
that's enough.
Lloyd, somebody took my cat.
I distaste towards the divine is more fixated on that order that lives within Witchdor. Nothing more. I do hold some scrutiny towards others of divine nature. She looks at Athenia. But I withhold such opinions unless you give me a reason to think negatively. But if you are from Witchdor, and you happen to be of that particular order, then I'm afraid that whatever dislike I have is going to be reserved for you.
So I'll kind of like hand Kami back Healer behind me while keeping my eyes fixed on Feather, and I'm just like, so your problem is not with healing magic specifically, rather those who wield it and their arrogance.
I know healing magic myself. If I were to dislike healing magic in general, then I would be a hypocrite. I use alchemy. I make potions and whatnot from the various, bounties of nature. But if I come across a predicament where these potions and whatnot do not work, then I have magic that I can correct it. Which, of course, as I said, if I were to like it all, or dislike it all in this case, I would be a hypocrite.
My apologies, ma'am. I too have found my source of ignorant healers in my days. I can understand your frustration with them.
Of course, but regardless, there is no need to talk about such old matters, especially since they do not concern you. They're merely my own prejudices. But you need to go into the forest, correct? Well, you have your antidotes, and you also have that solution, the anti-infection solution. Which, of course, to use it, be sure to uncork it and give it a quick thrust or spray, however you want it. Make sure, well, although its effects are not quite as strong on uninfected flesh, I still do not recommend getting it on your skin. There should be enough in there for, I would say doses, but that was not the most correct. There's enough to fling it 3 times.
Understood, ma'am.
And be sure to turn it once you're done, simply due to the fact that it took quite a lot of time to treat the insides of that skin. I would rather not lose it.
Very well. I pose you this question. I don't expect an answer immediately, but you seem to be one of very few who are interested in cleansing this infection in its entirety. I would ask you to think of ways that we can influence others to join your cause. And maybe you can answer that question when we return in ways that we can help not only aid in direct action in slaying infected, but bring others to your cause and bring a final cure to this infection while we are gone. Please think of this.
Well, I will. Although, even though the thought is appreciated, I doubt that you will be able to be of help. But you going in there and killing them is simply, well, it's a start, which I appreciate. Also, she goes over, pulls out one more of these clean bottles. You should probably take this, although I presume that you're only looking for 3, but if you happen to find 4, always good to have an extra on you.
I look at it like it is the most horrific thing in the universe because the one big bad and ugly kicked my ass in a single hit and was like, you want us to bring back 4?
Not me. But if you happen to encounter 4, well, might as well have 4 bottles instead of 3. Which, speaking of which, be sure to collect samples, 1 sample from each different creature. Multiple samples from a single one is not quite as valuable.
And I'll be like, yep, got that, thanks, from my
This sounds like foreshadowing.
experience of collecting 2 from the same owlbear last time.
Athenia's just kind of chuckling to herself.
So I'll ask her,
reminiscing.
does it have to be the big bad and ugly guys, or just 4 samples of any creature we find in there separately?
4 samples of any creature works, but if you happen to find it, oh, big, bad, and ugly, I like that name far more than what those people assigned them.
And I'll look up and like, thank whatever divine being created me. 4 of anything. And I'll just start walking away.
But if Kelvin did say... Actually, that is something I've never thought about. Why are you collecting these samples?
And I'll go into the whole where I explain my situation to Kelvin, and he's like the court healer and blah blah blah.
When you say court healer, her face kind of shrivels in disgust. But eventually, when you finish, she goes, in that case, 4 of anything will not do. If you're trying to garner favor, then, well, the bigger the kill, the more likely you're going to get recognized. So, 4 of anything is the minimum, but if you want to go for A marks, then simply hunt down the big, bad, and ugly.
Let me ask you this, ma'am. Is there a position in this forest where we can take up that may allow us a more defensive option against these creatures, rather than facing 4 at a time?
If you go down the route that you normally went, but instead go up, or yes, take the uppermost road. You will find a more narrow-ish road that prevents creatures from simply ambushing you from multiple directions. It is a bit more narrow and especially more dark since it's deeper into the forest, but it will guarantee that you will not get any unwelcome surprises.
I do not like unwelcome surprises. This sounds like a fantastic idea. I am glad to be a
course.
part of it.
And now, shoo, go, and be sure to come back alive. I'm starting to like all of you. It'd be a shame if you were to disappear.
Goodbye, Miss Feather. I will see you in the morn.
Of course.
Alright, come on, fuck nugget. I grab the gnome and put him back in my...
She kind of just like looks at him, just shakes her head, more in amusement than anything, and just goes back to start brewing whatever it is that she was making. So what do you guys do now?
I'm just following Paxi at this rate.
So it sounds like we're going into the forest, right, at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Going into
Yeah.
the forest? Alright, so... welcome back. You recognize this area.
I sigh and I cast light on my shield once again.
Cast light.
Yep.
Oh, hey, look,
Alright.
there's some of my blood on the ground. I remember that.
It's kind of brown now. So, you guys are in the dark forest. What's your plan? You've been through here before. This is where you fought the owlbear.
Is the corpse still there?
You guys are. You're
You
currently-
burned it to death.
Oh,
You guys
fuck.
are currently in the entrance.
past-
Mhm.
So,
Yeah,
if I recall,
you
this
burned
was
it
small
into a
step.
skeleton, and then you burned the
Yeah.
skeleton, I think.
All right.
So I'll be kind of like keeping my way next to Athenia, and at the same time I'll kind of like be whispering under my breath at Morning, just like what why would you talk to her? She's the one sane person in this entire party that can help us out. You won't even talk to her, and you make me look like an insane idiot.
And
Is
I'm
she
just,
just
hearing
like-
him talking to
No,
himself.
no, no.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
whispering, like completely under
No,
my
no.
breath.
If you're next to me, sure. I just hear you talking. I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah,
by any
can we
means.
at least tell that he's like somewhat kind of mumbling to himself?
Yeah, I'll just
I
say
have
Morning will say.
I have a decent passive perception. You're not helping your case there, Paxi. I'm sorry.
Anyways, Morning will just kind of be like huff, like, well.
I
just
don't
so
hear a
you
damn
know,
thing.
Like, well, just so you know, you just thrusting me into the hands of a. Might as well be a stranger without my permission. You never even consulted me on this matter. I have no reason to speak with her if I do not want to. Next time, why don't you ask, like a gentleman you are, instead of just showing me off like some trophy wife, or in this case, trophy weapon.
And I was
Is that only up to you?
And like as we're walking, you'll just see my finger shoot straight up, just like, you have a very good point.
Of course. Now, currently I'm in no mood to talk with others, but maybe later I will change my mind. But until then, please don't speak to me right now unless you're looking to cut something. Then he just severs the connection.
Obviously seeing Paxi frustrated for
Alright,
some reason,
reveal.
watching the patterns in his movement chain. I'm just
I
gonna,
don't. I will. Go ahead.
I'm gonna just put my hand on his shoulder and I know woman problems, right?
And I will spin around and be like, dwarf, ale, now.
Open ride. I just tap like right above his head and just start pouring.
I'll
Athenia moves
I'll
on
take a good
quickly
shot.
away from Paxi and Kami.
Yeah.
And I'll
You guys are weirdos.
wipe my chin and kind of catch up.
Ah,
My
you
sanity
you-
Oh, over here.
reminds me of me sister.
So we're just cruising along.
Yep, you guys.
Seems like it.
Oh shit!
Yep.
Well, healer is dead to us.
Yeah, healer's just back there. He's fine.
Whatever. He's in Kami's bag.
Athenia has light on her shield, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay.
you guys can pretty much see everything here. Over here is like some ashes of what remained of the owl bear. Everything else doesn't look quite that disturbed.
This time I want to go up north. Yeah.
Okay. Can I just quickly roll like a perception check with Athenia and see if I see another one of those like leaf piles or pods
ahead.
or anything?
Roll perception.
I'm not good at this. Yeah, I'm not good at this.
You see plenty of leaf piles, or more like plenty of leaves
So,
everywhere.
so the whole
This is a
time I'm just like,
forest. What do you
watch out for that
expect?
one.
Also, pods? What pods? Oh yeah, you see some pods in the trees. Those are called seed pods.
Am I
Oh,
just
this
like,
forest is full of trees. What the hell?
watch
So
out,
I got a,
watch
I got
out,
a dark-
Swalbo. Any one of these
Also,
trees could have a
If you
pod.
want, you can roll Athenia.
So kind of
Fif-
trying to stay out of the direct light of Athenia's shield due to my dark
What'd
vision.
you roll? 15.
Yeah.
All right. So you don't see. You see a couple of leaf piles, but they don't really look like they would be hiding anything, or at least something dangerous.
Nothing dangerous in this vicinity.
Yeah,
You're not
the-
the only
you don't-
one, Kami, who
you-
has dark vision.
Yeah, you don't see anything dangerous here currently. Whatever, there used to be something dangerous yesterday, but you took care of it.
In fact, does everyone but Swolbo have dark vision?
I can see in the dark. Yes.
Maybe?
Wait, are you having any trouble seeing without Mrs. Athenia's shield of light?
So you guys are going to go north?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not going down that other path again.
Oh, I've been muted. What the heck?
I'm sorry.
All right.
Frank.
Oh,
So
no.
you guys go down that path. It seems to lead a little bit deeper into the forest. And as you guys walk down the path, it gets a little bit more darker, and it seems to narrow.
Miss Feather did say
You guys
something.
are all the way at the bottom.
Oh, balls face. Miss Athenia did say there'd be some sort of a choke point that we could funnel these creatures into, and well,
So on either, you see that the ground seems to have been paved slightly into like a dirt kind of road that is in obvious disrepair. It's not in much use at all lately, for obvious reason. And the forest is kind of dark, densely packed with trees. It would take a little bit of effort if you were to walk away from the road. So what do you guys do?
I be going forward.
Kami's got an.
I,
got
I run up to Kami and grab him by the shoulder. It's like, how much have you had to drink within the last hour?
Who's counting?
Why don't we let the nice lady with the flashlight for a shield go first?
Flashlight.
That's not what I said. You heard what I said.
I completely ignore Kami and Paxi at this point. Both losing lots of brownie points with me.
What?
Hey, you don't hear this. This is just going on my own head.
What is a flashlight?
Thank you,
As I
Ari.
walk forward with the group, I just say, "What a bunch of weirdos."
Wait, did you ask that out loud?
Yes, I did.
He has to speak in 5 syllables.
And I'll like snap my head back to him. It's just like, we will discuss this later, Mr. Argue.
Oh, what is the music? Get me bopping.
I go forward, I guess.
So you go forward?
Yeah.
All right.
I had my music turned off. I didn't even hear it. If I would have known it was spooky.
I see this as I go around the corner. Right?
Yep, you see.
Is that another owl bear? I can't tell because it's red.
Yeah.
You see a burst open pod.
And nothing in it?
No, you can see that there's a lot of very dry sludge that kind of made the surrounding ground look scorched almost.
Who? Well, healer wouldn't. Kami, you're the most alchemical minded around here. Miss Feather the Wind, do you think that she would count old dried up sludge as the viable sample, or would she only take freshly killed?
Hmm. Freshly killed.
Damn it.
Yeah, you see a burst open pod. What do you do?
Anybody else smell that?
Smell what?
I guess I continue forward.
Smells like an animal. Dead animal.
You move forward.
Wait,
Sure.
how big is this pod? Is this
About
big,
little
bad,
bit-
and ugly pod, or little zombie
It
pod?
looks a little bit bigger than a human.
Oh no.
So I'll look at him like, whatever made this is bigger than your average infected.
Wait, you moved right here?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Oh, fudge.
see out
Chocolate
here.
fudge.
Okay, so Athenia, as you walked up, you suddenly see a massive spiny tentacle launch out from this tree and miss
Would
your
my
head
passive
by a
perception
few.
not see them?
Ooh,
What's your passive perception?
12.
Drew loves
No.
tentacles.
No? Okay.
Mine's
No,
21.
but anyways, it shoots over your head by a foot. So in other words, it missed by a good deal. But after that, this tentacle retracts into the tree and something steps out.
Whoa, what's going on up there?
Wait, does the tentacle shoot?
Jesus, what is that?
You see this monstrous humanoid creature come out. Its head is kind of scrunched into its body, and you notice a massive spine-like tentacle erupting from the top of the head. And it kind of just retracts into its body. The creature is like a mass of flesh. It's vaguely humanoid with sharp claws. It looks hungry.
Does
My
this
goodness,
look
I thought-
bigger or smaller or around the same size?
A little bit smaller than the previous one you fought, but it's bigger than the less infected people.
So
Speaking
upon,
of which, roll for initiative.
Fantastic.
Boy.
I was gonna say prior to rolling initiative, upon sight of this thing, I violently vomit all of the beer that I've drunk in this travel, and it
I'll allow
becomes a
that.
ray of sickness.
You literally
right towards
can't
this
roll
thing.
worse than I
It
have.
becomes a ray of sickness. Okay.
You straight up cannot roll worse than I have.
You rolled a 1, I rolled a 2.
Okay, at least you get a bonus.
Yeah.
Wow, do we all get really low bonuses to initiative?
Welcome
at least
to level
somebody gets-
4.
Alright, since I'm obviously going fucking last, I'm gonna go get another drink. BRB. Ron, what the fuck did you post?
Oh,
Oh.
where?
That's
All right.
literally-
Oh, that's
Initiatives.
that's
We'll be
Dane
going
right
in
now.
order of the people here. Taxi, would you roll?
Last.
12.
Alright. Athenia, what'd you roll?
Last.
What'd you roll?
No, it doesn't matter what I rolled though.
Oh,
I
one.
literally
rolled a
going
natural-
to get a
You
natural
rolled- you-
1 with plus 0.
Okay. Kami,
That-
what'd you roll?
I rolled 19.
That's better. Swolbo.
22.
Holy shit.
Ah,
20, to be specific.
Yeah, nat 20 plus 2.
Alright. Are you?
4.
Oh. So we have one person with average, 2 people with shit initiative, then 2 people with amazing initiative.
Yeah.
Alright, so for the
We had
order...
a 1, a 2, a 12, and then a 19 and a 20.
Alright, so first person on the initiative, it's going to be Swolbo.
Whoa, I'm shocked. Alright. I'm angry. This thing just shot a tentacle like 10 feet over my head. I rage.
10 feet.
Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, fuck it, I'm crazy. I swing recklessly with my battle axe. Okay, I assume a 24 hits.
Yes, it does.
Alright. 10, oh wait. Okay, so 10 plus 2, so 12 plus 7, 19 damage.
Holy shit, you hurt this thing.
Okay. And then I swing with my other hand. The 16 hit.
Beats it.
1 damage.
I'll take that over the other one. Alright, is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Kami, you're up.
Ugh,
What
Kami.
happened?
No, not Kami.
I don't feel so good.
I smacked the crap out of it.
Nice. That's one done. Jesus, that's a lot of damage. I
Barbarians,
was like,
man.
yeah. What
It's like,
are you again?
Path of the Zealot.
Oh yeah, that one's OP.
Specifically picked so that my teammates can just keep bringing me back from the dead as I recklessly do everything.
Alright, yeah, Dane, I'm joining you.
Uh-oh.
Suji.
alright, Kami, what's up? What are you gonna do?
Well, I don't really feel so good after that last.
What are you casting?
I think he's just puking for his turn.
That's ray of
So it's,
sickness.
okay, it's a roll Constitution.
Well, I rolled a +6 to hit,
Wait.
which is a
Oh.
15.
Wait,
Oh, yeah,
which
okay.
of those is it
Okay,
supposed to
oh, I
be?
see. Yeah, 15 barely misses. Seems like he just whizzes past his things. I was about to say head, but it doesn't really have a head anymore. The head's kind of fused to its chest.
Alright, so I just puke on the ground violently like you've never seen.
Alright, Swolbo. Not
Yeah.
Swolbo. Paxi, you're up.
Is it this oh no, it's that guy. Wait, Swelbo. Shit balls and ass. I'm
Honestly,
gonna.
this thing is definitely more mutated than the other guys you fought. It seems to be on the same mutation as the guy who bitch slapped you.
So he's smaller but chunkier, or just scarier looking?
He's smaller. I mean, his head is basically replaced by a massive tendril spine similar to the owlbear. And also, bonus fact, the spine is serrated.
All right, hold on.
The way you
Can't wait to
first
take half
described it-
damage.
The way you first described it sounds like a dead space monster.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Nope. I nope the fuck. Nope. I cast
1d2.
I cast Hexblade's Curse on his ass. I just you hear me like he jumps out of behind the tree and I just go, "What the Sam?" And I start throwing spells and Eldritch Blasts. By the way, personally, Paxi doesn't like using Eldritch Blasts. He prefers stabbing things.
So, PTSD.
I agree.
He rolls a 16 on Eldritch Blast.
Meets it, beats it.
Alright. So he does 16 points of 16 point no. Oh, roll damage, sorry.
Roll damage.
I was about to say.
I do
oh,
I do 9 points of damage plus
Ow.
hold on. Oh fuck. Where's
Do you have the evocation?
hold on.
The Eldritch
Oh,
invocation?
it's plus 2 to hit. So whatever that is.
You don't add any
1d10.
force damage unless you have the the invocation, Eldritch invocation.
No, I got Hexblade's Curse. Sorry. 11 points of damage.
Oh.
So it's a 19 to hit. It's a 17.
This thing's
18.
kinda hurt.
18 to hit. 11 damage. God damn. Sorry.
Alright, so this is what's gonna happen. It's his turn now, because I'm assuming that's all you're doing.
Yes.
So this guy, he's gonna take a step back. He'll take an attack of opportunity from Swolbo.
Hell yeah. 23.
That'll hit.
6 damage. Damn it, I rolled a 1 there.
Well, it's 8. You raged, right?
Oh, yeah, 8. You're right.
He's even worse for him now. So here's what's going to happen. Yeah, this guy's going to keep backing up. He's not going to attack Swolbo with that spine. He's going to shoot out at you. What's your AC again?
15.
Yeah, that's going to hit you. So here's what's going to happen. It's going to hit you.
Oh,
You make a Constitution save.
damn. Okay, yeah, it's only strength I get advantage on. Today's
That's
going
like-
well.
He's pretty buff,
So here's what
dude.
happens. This thing hits you, and the spine's like sticking to your skin. You feel some sort of liquid, whatever, trying to get pumped into your body, but you seem to resist it pretty well. Instead, you take 13 piercing, which you have,
Yeah.
So 7.
Yep.
and now its tentacle retracts slightly, and you're going to get dragged 10 feet forward before it gets dislodged.
Alright.
That's not it. That's not the end of its turn, though.
Now I'm
Actually,
closer.
that's the end of its turn. Then you see this guy step into view.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Which, by the way, let me reveal more of this area. So this is a different guy. You can
Another
he's
thing
kind
that-
of he's a little bloated. You can see various orangish sacs pulsing from his body. You notice his jaw starts unhooking and opening real wide. It's
Wait.
going to unleash a torrent of acid at you.
Wait, did he just appear
Wonderful.
next to Swobo?
Yeah, he just stepped out because he got reeled in by this guy. So
Uh-oh.
make a dex save.
Oh boy. Wait, don't I have a thing? Advantage on dex save against effects you can see. Would that count
Yeah.
for this?
Is it,
Yeah, you can see this guy, so you have an
Alright,
advantage.
is that danger sense?
Well then,
Yep.
that didn't go as well.
12. Yeah, that's a fail. So
The second roll, you
spitting out-
just rolled average.
So here's what happens. You're going to take 13 acid damage.
Oh boy.
What else does this do? Nothing else. And it's in a 15-foot cone. So nothing. No one else is caught up in it. And that's this guy's turn. Next up is going to be... Are you?
Mike. Uh-oh. Is Mike dead?
No, he's moving.
I mute
Stop
myself.
muting
I'm-
yourself.
Reminds me of my sister.
What the fuck that up? Let's see. One. I already moved. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just a goo pile, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna observe the situation from here. I'll stand right here. Can I roll like a stealth or something to like hide behind this tree thing, this tree trunk thing?
You can roll stealth, I guess. They're not really paying attention to you.
Well, I mean, in case like anything else like comes from over here.
Yep.
What is my stealth thingy? 4. 14. I'm just hiding behind a tree.
Kind of stealthy.
Alright.
Is that your turn?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Actually, wait. Sorry.
Yeah.
I realized after last session and then completely forgot at first today. I cannot use my second attack on the first turn because my rage takes a bonus action.
Yep. I
Oh,
also forgot that.
Well, that was,
I
it's
will-
only a 1 damage
Yeah,
difference.
I will try to not do that. I just realized that I completely forgot about that again after learning it after last session.
It's
So remove
okay.
1
It's like a
damage.
1. It's just 1 damage. All right, Athenia, you're up.
Okay, let's see what I got. I got multiple things here. You can do multiple things with stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to do arm that stat. Fuck it.
I stab.
Yeah. Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I will stab at the
All right, roll the
young
that
cretin.
meets it, beats it.
All right. Slash. 7 plus. You know what? These things are technically undead, so I will smite at first level.
Fuck him up!
Okay, 17 total. Well, 7 slashing, 10 radiant.
How do you want to do this?
Kablam!
Kablam. It
So,
explodes.
you basically slice down the middle, and then an eruption of light happens, causes this thing to balloon a little bit, and then explode. And due to the radiant energy, none of the bits fly on you. Luckily, Swallow did not get coated either. So this guy is gone.
Is there anything? Wait.
There
The
is some left.
samples.
There's
Wait,
flags.
is there anything left for samples?
Oh yeah, you might have to get some off of the trees though.
Oh, damn it.
Well, actually, you do see it's 2 feet on the ground. Though.
Wait.
Well, if you want some like body tissue, you would have to get it from the trees. But if you're fine with feet samples,
We'll go with
Right there.
spotty tissue.
all right. Is that your turn, Athenia?
Yep, I got nothing else.
All right, back to the top. Swoldo.
Oh boy. Time to continue smacking things. Yeah, fuck it, I'll go reckless again. I'm not dead yet.
Yeah.
Alright, 21.
21, that's a hit.
12 damage plus 15 damage.
Ow. So you cut it deeply into this thing. You start seeing this orange acid start pouring out of the wound.
Ooh, a weak spot. Alright, I swing again.
My goodness.
26. 5 damage.
This thing's not looking good at all. Alright,
It
who's
Never
next?
was.
Who's next? Let's see. Kami, what do?
Oh, guys. I don't feel so good. My stomach's all sorts of upset. Oh, God, no. Ugh.
Oh my goodness.
He has to make a concert. He fails.
Oh, God,
He
what
failed.
about
100
me?
damage.
Yeah, this character's gonna play like Wario. I hope you're prepared.
My God.
This is
So
what
that-
we call a waft.
Well, that's a thunderclap. That's everything within a 100-foot radius. Or
Well, everything within a 100-foot radius
Can
can
hear
hear.
it, yeah. 5-foot damage radius.
So how much damage?
It's 1d6, so 4.
So 4 damage.
Yeah.
He's not doing good. Does it push anything, or is it just damage?
It's just damage for now.
The feet kind of get moved a little bit though, because it's just feet. Alright, next up
Farted
is
the
going to
feet
be
away, nice.
Taxi. You're up.
Okay, I saw one of these actually die. And so I'm going to... Oh crap! How far away am I? Uh-oh. How 1, 2,
You're about 35 feet away from that from your target.
6. Oh, I can get there. Yeah. Hold on. Are you within 10 feet, Mr. Sir? You are. Shh. And now, with my renewed courage of seeing one of these creatures be actually killed, I will summon Morning and I will stab him in the face.
From 10 feet?
Yeah, he's got reach because it's the spear.
Glaive,
Oh,
sir.
whatever.
25 to hit.
That's a hit. And as you're summoning, you just hear Morgan go, "Wow, by some miracle, that thing is uglier than the others."
And I go, "Yeah, I know!" And I stab him!
What? Low? Come on, man.
Okay, so here's what happens.
Wait,
You
so
stab it.
he does not have Hexblade. One moment. Oh, yeah, that's it.
It's okay. You kill him.
Oh,
But here's what happens, though. You see his body starts swelling a little bit, and then he explodes. Everyone within a 15-foot radius,
Rutro.
No, fuck
make
you.
a deck save.
Is this?
I can't make those.
Hold on. Is it poison related?
It's acid.
Okay, so is that
19.
considered poison?
I
Oh
failed.
no.
No.
So a dex save.
Yes.
Please, God. Oh, shit.
15.
All right, so 15's the highest, or no, Swolbo did pretty
I got
well.
a 19.
Yeah, Swolbo, you're good. Everyone else, sadly not. So everyone who
All
failed,
the acid just goes over me.
you take. Everyone who fails takes 12 acid damage.
Ow.
Swolbo takes 6.
Imagine if you were a bear totem barbarian,
12?
then you would.
Is
take
the one
half
that just
that.
takes
People who
nothing if you
fail takes
succeed
12
dex
acid
save?
damage. Everyone else, the ones who
no.
succeed, is 6.
That's the one. That's the one where you take half damage from all sources, except for psychic.
So my massive poison resistance doesn't help me here.
And
Nope, it's
now
acid.
Nope.
everything goes quiet.
Alright, so that was 12, you said?
Yes, 12.
So
Okay, cool.
I sit there with Morning for about 5 seconds. And do I hear anything? Any other
Roll
things
perception.
coming? Fuck me.
Roll perception.
I'm not good at this. Perception.
Roll perception.
It's coming. Trust me. It's coming. There it is. 13.
You hear some disturbances above the path, but it doesn't sound particularly close.
Is that-
It's like faint shuffling,
Is
maybe
that just
growling.
my gut?
I will grab 2 vials. I was like, there's other things out here. Do I see... Is this creature that just exploded... Is his brain immediately available to me? If
You
not...
just see pieces of flesh in a pool of acid. Like this thing popped like a balloon, like a water balloon.
Can I... Okay, so both of these things have exploded now. Can I see the...
Yes.
Can I differentiate between the 2 puddles of ichor at this point?
Well, there's a puddle of ichor right here, and there's a pair of feet right here.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab 2 vials and get 1 of each.
The foot is still there, you say?
Roll. What's a good roll for dealing with the acid guy? Because you need to try and touch that stuff without touching the acid.
Okay.
Roll sleight of hand, I guess.
Hold on. Nope, I'm pissed off. I'm scared. Sleight of hand.
Yep, roll sleight of hand.
I'm sort of okay at this. I'm not okay at this. I'm pissed off and I'm scared.
You take as your hand. Okay, so the guy right here, you managed to get some samples from that feet pretty easily. Just like strips of flesh, maybe a little bit of bone on there. But for this guy, in your anger, you kind of touch the acid a little bit, and it starts burning your fingers like a son of a gun. Then you take 1 acid damage.
Okay, okay.
But you manage to get some piece of the flesh in that bottle. The moment it comes in contact with that bottle, the little bits of acid start smoking a little bit.
So I pick it up and I was like, oh, that
Interesting.
cook could use some of this in his damn eggs. All right. And I ready morning, and I'm just like, eyes wide open, just be like, just like any noise. I'm like jumpy, very jumpy.
Okay, so I approach from out of the tree and I walk past a bush that makes noise. So Paxi took one of the feet.
What I took,
You're gonna take one of the feet.
Yes.
All right. No, well, not really actual feet, just a piece of the feet, because those
that is
bottles are not that big.
Oh, okay, so it's just a piece of the foot left.
Oh wait, you're right here. I haven't revealed
Hold
it
on,
more in
there's
the
a-
area.
He took one piece of the foot. Of
I-
one foot.
I've
There's a
taken,
whole foot
Don,
and there's
what are you
most of
doing?
the foot.
I've taken one sample
You're
from each pile of
right in the
creature.
dark.
Gone. I'm
Oh.
gone, Dylan.
I did not. Oh, I picked hide area instead of reveal.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yes,
Oh,
I'll take one of the feet.
Okay, congratulations. You've earned 1 infected foot.
Wait, do you have a
Make a
jar?
lucky charm out of it.
Do you wait? And I turn over and I look at him. Just like, do you have a sample jar or anything? Don't get infected by one of those things. I only got three of these cures left.
He said we needed 4 samples. Let the boy pick it up.
I do not respond to him, and I just walk back to behind the tree.
And I just look at him as he's like crawling away. So it's like, what do you do? Fuck it.
I take a swig from my ale, and you see me looking completely rejuvenated.
Wait, the fizzy ale?
Yeah.
And I see you drinking in the middle of all this. I was like, I need you of all people to have a clear head.
I have quite the clear head if you see, and I have a wound on me.
Yeah, but.
Hey, leave her alone. Drinking's good for your soul.
And you thought he was the normal one?
Look at Swobo, and I was like, you of all people understand that we need to be able to punch things with as much efficiency as possible.
Well, anyways. And I walk forward, continue down the path.
And I look at Kami, I was like,
examine-
and I come up to Kami for a second, I go, Kami, I'm feeling a little bit down in the dumps, and I hold out like a bleeding like arm, like, you got anything that can, help me with my emotional situation?
No. Is it healing you're looking for? Spiritual or physical?
Yeah, at the moment, physical.
No, I see. I pull out Fizzy. I spin the dial a little bit. Don't worry. I got you, fam.
Damn.
Alright.
So are you continuing forward, Athenia?
Wait,
What is
Are you continuing forward?
I want to roll. After the last time, now I want to roll perception.
Roll perception.
12.
You hear faint noises in the distance, but it could just be the rustling of the wind for all you know. Not sure what it is.
And I'll hold I'm like holding a portable cup or whatever I have in my pack up to Fizzy as he's like filling it, and I'll look over at Athena. Who's like, "Are you? We're trying to fit. Oh."
He's holding out a cup, but I just took Fizzy, and when I flipped the dial, it went to nasal spray mode. And I just stuck it up his nose and just pumped him full of what I would consider to be lidocaine.
I'm holding out my cup. I look at Athena and I go,
What was that? I don't know for half a second. I
What
start
kind of wine
hearing
are you
Dane.
drinking, man?
Dane is currently aggressively deep throating his microphone. What the fuck?
What a game.
Alright, I want to mute both of you. I have the power to do so.
Do I heal anything?
You heal 5 points.
Oh, thanks. Fantastic. And I smack Cammy up against the side of the head and be like, "What the hell?"
It's like a whippet. You might feel lightheaded for a little bit, but you'll grow used to it.
and immediately my my pupils dilate. Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. Miss Athenia, wait a second for me. Catch up. Ah, fuck.
I'll wait for them to get about 30 feet away, and then I'll follow in the rear.
Oh, I can't control my character. Help, DM.
Oh, you can't control your character?
No, I don't know why.
Oh, he's too drunk.
Oh.
No,
Is
I click on him and I don't get the option to move him.
Let me go check. It says you can control them. Controlled by Paxi. Let me just click delete and then redo. Alright, let's see what happens.
Reconnect.
And I gotta learn how to get on Dane's level.
Stop drinking for like a month.
November.
I don't know if that's physically possible.
No drunk November.
Yeah, November will be the first 30 days in 8 years I would have gone without a drink.
Okay, I can do it. Okay, so I have fizz shooting out my nose. And I catch up to Athenia.
You ever like overdosed on Afrin?
No, I can't say I have.
Okay.
Alright. I'm good.
Are you?
No?
Alright, so I saw nothing before. I'm continuing.
Hey, Paxi, I'm sure if you take another hit, you can smell color. Come back.
So in Recruitment, I can see up to out here.
Oh. In that case, polygon reveal.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
Moving forward.
This is the best session ever.
Alright, you're moving forward.
Yep. I'll be completely on guard. Guys, I see more pods.
Ooh,
Are they pods or bodies?
more things to
you-
smack?
If they are red, they are burst open.
Wait, so
So
they're
more burst
empty.
open pods.
Wait, they're empty pods?
Yes.
Yes.
Do they look big or medium or small?
They seem roughly the same size as the ones you saw earlier.
So we killed one of these things so far.
2.
Correct.
If you
Two.
look down there, there are 2 pods out as well.
Okay. Okay. I look to Athenia and I say, Athenia, rather than going deeper in this forest, do you think we should wait here and maybe do something that'll bring them to us?
Nah. That's a coward's move.
And as she says this and moves forward, I go,
Courage.
son of a bitch!
Can you move forward more?
Yeah, I rolled 17 on perception. What the fuck do I see?
Oh. That's a pretty high roll. You hear rustling noises from over here.
Nothing to the right.
Nope, nothing to the right.
Hey guys, in that direction I point. There's some wrestling going on.
Oh, we didn't rest at all. No.
Rest
Oh,
in the
Who's
morning.
at the
rest,
hotel?
old man.
Wait a second, were you talking to Dane or to the character?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Athenia going forward.
So you're going forward, huh? All right. So this
Yeah.
is what you see. Once you take a step forward, you get a clear view of a third
I got
you,
black
as well
screen
as-
again.
yeah, you,
Did
you,
really? Did I really?
yeah,
Really?
you did.
But it's like a press reveal area, but okay, here we go. So here's what you see, Athenia. So you see a smaller pod right here, and you also see a creature next to it. This thing looks kind of similar to the ones you guys encountered, but is a little smaller. It's also on all fours. You notice that its hands and legs seem to have been repurposed, where they kind of the fingers and toes fuse together and end in long bony claws. So that way it can crawl on the ground. Its head seemed to have been broken open, and its jaw basically the head's been broken away where the whole thing looks like some sort of lamprey mouth. You can see this long tendril coming out of this mouth that seems to be creating flesh on its pod.
So,
And this thing like doesn't seem to notice you guys.
and the other pod is unopened yet?
There's an unopened pod right here, and then there's two burst open ones right here.
You know what? I got a solution to this.
I
I
look,
bang on my shield.
I
You
look
bang
at
on your
it.
shield.
I look at Athenia and I say, I regret not asking Mrs. Feather if opening the pods was safe or not.
So you bang on your shield.
I bang on my shield.
This thing is going to stop tending to the sack and it's going to look at you. Or at least look at you, because its head is literally just got turned into one big mouth now. And just it's going to start letting out this low hissing noise. This... And it's going to immediately move. It's going to run off. And it's
Sounds
gone.
like my
Cast
sister.
compelled duel.
Compelled duel?
Spells.
No, we don't like
You must make a wisdom saving throw.
What's the range?
30
30
feet.
feet?
Yeah, I cast it back when he was there as soon as he turned. See, that was
Yeah.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Move him back, baby.
It succeeds.
Wait, it succeeded on the save?
Yes.
What?
Succeeded pretty high, too.
I straight up can't have a higher wisdom save than this.
I'm just gonna say this thing would have failed immediately, but for some reason something seemed to aided it in resisting your spell. This thing is much more different compared to the others. The others were like hulky, kind of brutish, but this thing seemed a bit more
Motherish.
advanced. Like these things, like for the previous infections, they were like flesh piled on top of each other. All this thing got remade into something specifically designed for something. There seemed to be to create these pots.
Wait, say that part again?
It was basically making one of these pods. And you
Wait.
notice in this pod, there is someone trapped in there.
Wait, this creature that we're looking at was actively making a pod?
Yes, like it was on the ground on all fours. It's
You know what
had this
that
weird
means.
tendril creating flesh on
Oh
the
wait,
pod.
wrong button. 12 to hit.
You roll damage.
Alright, did accidentally 7.
7.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You deal a cut on there that actually it cuts open pretty big. It seems like this pod was freshly made. It seems rather fragile. Immediately, this green goop starts spilling out, and it doesn't regenerate.
Can I yell at her, stay away from that green goop? I don't want to waste any of this antidote.
Alright. I guess
What's
I'm
everyone
gonna
else
start
doing?
cutting. I'm gonna cut up the pot even more, but
What?
try to keep whoever's in there intact.
Alright.
Sort of. I use my hands.
Can
Hello.
wait,
There's another human with Kami,
wait,
or is that another dwarf?
so she's attacking the pod or the creature?
the pod. The creature, like the moment she banged on her shield, the creature skittered off immediately. Like it didn't try to fight; it ran.
Son of a bitch! Do you have any idea how much that creature who weaves these pods would have been worth to Mrs. Feathers?
So you cut the pod. Are you going to cut it again?
Yes.
Wait, so is there a creature next to the pod, or is that guy just
No.
gone?
It's just a pod.
Oh,
You
that's a
just
pod.
smack
That's a
the
pod.
pod.
You
Got it,
cut
got it,
the
got it,
pod
got it, got it.
open to the point where it splits open completely. All this green goop starts pooling out, and you see this body inside there.
Are they covered in the goop?
The goop? Yep.
Do they
Pull 'em out without touching
wait?
it.
Do they still look human, or do they have
Oh.
any tendrils on them? Or
You are not there. Only Athenia.
I'm gonna run up and get a good look.
So
Oh, I
inside
see.
is it looks like to be a tiefling. She looks normal-ish, except for the fact that she's covered in these black pulsing veins. Her entire body.
Okay,
And her eyes are like a milky white.
so I have 3 of these antidotes left. Three servings of these antidote powders left. Did they have to sniff them? Can I just shove them in her mouth? Like, can I
seemed like-
administer one of these
Yeah,
antidotes?
I mean, the last time you inhaled it.
Okay, so I will pour out a portion, and I
I
will hold
pulled
it.
out for the tiefling out first. Fuck the goop.
Okay, so you pulled the tiefling, and I'll look at her, and I'll look at
Your
Athenia.
body
I'm just
feels
like,
cold.
It's dead. Wait, do I see breathing or anything?
Make a roll. What roll? Like medicine? Investigation? I guess investigation,
there's
because
one.
you're just looking for breathing. She's
17.
not breathing.
Is she alive? God damn it, that's the question.
She's cold. She's not breathing. Her body's not reacting whatsoever. She is dead.
Okay.
okay, I'm gonna pour out a little bit of antidote, not a dose, just like a tiny bit, and just hold it under her nose, and see if she breathes
Paxi.
it.
Paxi. She's dead.
I'll put it back.
I will say,
won't waste
since
any.
you rolled a pretty big and like a good investigation, you notice something on her neck. Seems to be a big black wound. It looks like something pierced it, and it seems to be the source of all these black veins on her body. And since you also rolled a 17, that wound shape looks very similar to that weird tendril thing that was that creature that ran away.
Do I notice
That's-
this? Does Paxi notice this?
Athenia noticed this because she rolled pretty high on her investigation.
Well, I can tell you whatever that thing was that ran away did this to her.
Can I take a sample from that stab wound? So
You
then
want to try?
I'll have 3 samples total.
Go ahead.
What do I roll?
Before he does that, I put my hand in front of him.
Uh-huh.
Mind the dead. Let's have some respect for them.
I'll look at Athenia and it's like, ma'am, let me remind you that we are not here to simply report on the current state of the infection. We are trying to cure it. This is a body in the midst of a transformation.
Is anyone holding the body?
No.
No.
Oh, she's just on the ground. I see. All right.
Yeah. I'm not touching that for long term.
I'll just say, like, this is a body in the midst of mid-transformation between human and corrupted. This could be the answer that we need. Please, let me get a sample of this woman's wound. If anything, her death could serve as information to cure this corruption.
Only. Fine.
What's both of your passive perception?
12. His is like 9.
Yeah, not as good.
So I'm
You
almost...
see the body twitch.
Fuck!
Where, like,
Who
just
sees the
whole
body
twitch,
twitch?
The
or what part of the body?
the head, like, it starts twitching.
Does Paxi see it?
You
Yeah,
both
I
see it
mean,
with your
roll the
passive
5.
perception.
Hell the fuck no! Stab!
You stab it. Where?
Oh, 180.
Not in where the wound is, like somewhere where I would think a mortal person would be susceptible to being stabbed, like in the chest, like near the heart.
All right. Roll a stab with advantage because the body's prone.
Roll to stab, he says. Stand by. Oh, that's a natural one.
Roll of advantage.
With advantage.
That's a 4.
You hit. Roll damage.
Oh, whoops. Roll damage on that one. 13. Does it stay
Yeah,
dead?
so here's what happens. You stabbed the body in the chest. Suddenly, like, a bunch of black, sludgeous blood starts spilling out from the wound. And this creature lets out a gurgling noise. And then this twitching stops. As this black blood starts pooling out of its mouth.
Reminds me of my sister.
So, and I will look. Will you shut the hell up? And I'll look at it, and it's like, she was not moving. She was not breathing. She was dead a second ago. You saw it. Pointing at Athenia, you saw it.
No, I got it. I understand what you were going for there, Paxi. Let me just roll. Yeah, you're completely sane, Paxi. I believe you.
Can I get a vial and put it into her neck wound that looks like the thing that made her corrupted? And
I mean, you can try it. It's not much to take unless you try to cut a piece off.
Yeah, like I'll try and cut a piece off of that particular stab wound. The one that I think is what started the whole process of corruption.
I don't think it really needs a roll. He got cut a piece off. The wound's dripping with a black ichor. Ichor.
Okay, so that's 3. I'll look at Athenia with the last one, and my hand's still on my spear, and be like, one more.
And the only direction is up. Where'd the creature skittered off to?
I'll look at her and it's like, that creature is what caused that corruption to this poor woman. If we can get that, it could be a gold mine of information to Miss Feather. We need to capture it. And if possible, I want to bring its entire corpse back to Miss Feather. Not alive, per se. That's too dangerous. But dead, more than just a sample, but it's in its entirety. That is what I want.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll look to Swobo. I'll look to Swobo and be like, "Did you see a skittering looking motherfucker coming through here?"
Yeah, you ran off that way.
And I'll be like,
Let's go kill him.
And I'll be like, "Kill it!"
I agree. Let's kill it.
Athenia doesn't like the fact that she's the only fucking sane one in this party.
I come out from the shadows. I come out from the shadows and I say, we should be careful.
I like the dragon.
I don't know what you're talking about, non-sane people. I see a dead thing trying to kill me. I want to kill it. I don't know what's insane about that.
But it's
So,
already dead.
what are you guys doing?
Cry. I want to continue onwards north, I guess.
So you guys want to go up?
Yep.
Alright. The whole party continues down. Or upwards.
Is music scary?
You learned no one was going to be in the back.
Okay. I guess I go follow the path.
So you're going to move upwards.
Into the left. He has to follow the path.
I will follow behind her.
Okay, I will continue onwards. Well, and at the same time, rolling perception when I get to about here.
All right.
18.
All right. You hear skittering noises, and I'll say right now, if you peek around the corner, you see the thing. It's kind of moving forward.
Does
And then out
Paxi...
of
Wait,
sight.
before. Wait.
Fuck.
Wait.
It was already
Before I
moving
get
when
out
you
of
were
my
looking.
range, as soon as I see it, you know I'm about to.
All right, you want to?
I'm going to cast Compelled Duel again. Well, bam.
You have to make a. So
Can Paxi with his devil sight see this as well?
he fails.
I mean, I have a 60
All right.
foot dark vision.
What happens?
60 foot.
So, failed to hit the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. For the duration, has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you. Must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you. If it succeeds on the saving throw, the spell doesn't restrict the target's movement for that turn.
Well, if it fails, it can't
So
move
it can't
away.
move out until, now
So,
it can't move away unless it succeeds on another wisdom save.
so this is what happens. The creature feels your influence basically wash over it. It stops, turns around. You see these weird spines come out of its back and start vibrating. Then it lets out a
How are you good at these souls?
5, 10, 15, 20.
Ruh-roh.
It charges at you, open its mouth, and with a blink of an eye, its tendril shoots out at your neck.
Ruh-roh.
What's your AC?
18.
It hits.
Uh-oh.
So
Ruh-roh.
you take
Uh-oh.
you take 3 damage. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 11.
All right.
I fail.
And after that, everyone roll initiative.
Hell yeah. We're gonna kill
I
this
can't
little
roll
son of
Go.
a bitch.
They attacked the bar wench. Get it.
Wait.
Fucking run.
Where'd my initiative go? I clicked it.
You roll. I don't see it.
All right.
There it is. Ah, son of a bitch.
Hey, you roll better than Kami and I.
All right. So initiative order. Taxi. What's your roll?
12.
All right. Next up, Athenia.
8.
8.
8.
All right. Kami.
6.
All right. Next up, Swolbo.
17.
Swolbo Swaggins.
What the fuck with your high rolls? Okay. Are you
15.
15? All right. So this thing's turn. He goes first.
As I would imagine.
So it's going
Wait,
to.
is my thing a concentration? Let me see. Does it say?
That is concentration, yes.
So in
Oh,
other
okay.
words,
That's
make
because I
a
need to make a
make
con
a
save.
Yep, make a con save.
Well,
Oh
no one
no.
Rip.
So here's what's going to
I can't
happen.
roll good for shit.
It's going to disengage, and it's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Hey, where'd it go? What the heck?
They went into the darkness out of sight. So now, Swolbo, you're next.
Okay. Do I chase it? Of course I do.
Oh no.
It attacked your companion, and you guys want to kill it.
4, 5, 6. What do I see?
You don't see anything right here.
Wait, is that it on
Yes,
the
I
left
do.
side? Do I see its foot?
You see one of its spine-like feet. You gonna go forward for it more?
I'm not gonna dash. No.
Do
It's
you
running
let us
away.
know where it is?
Yeah, I see it going this way.
All right, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Are you? You're next.
This thing is like a
It's like a small cliff. It's big enough that you kind of have to scale it to go over it.
It's like a face hugger,
oh, yeah.
and we want to kill it.
I'll go up 1, 2, 3,
Moving through the trees.
4. That part of the cliff there. And I don't have any ranged weapons. I am a coward, so I will end my turn there.
Paxi, you're up.
Where can I move? Like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Do I have a clear line of sight?
Oh, I'd say you do.
Ah!
You see a big guy, one that looked like the guy who bitch slapped you. You see that there.
God.
And you see a new one. Like this one is similar to the ones you guys ran away from, where it had those those arms that split into two, each ending in a long bony spine.
No.
So I will.
And they're in the process of walking towards this thing. Like it seemed, if you want, you can roll like a perception or something.
I mean, I would see. They're not exactly trying to keep themselves hidden, and I came into a clearing. I should be able to see them kind of easily, right?
Yeah, fairly easy.
Okay. I'm gonna run around that corner, having Morning transformed into a heavy crossbow, take aim, see both of those things. Oh man. Oh man.
You're quite the pickle.
Okay. I'm going to take a shot at the creature, the skittering creature that we're chasing. I'm gonna take one shot. Oh please, 19 to hit.
Let's see. Yeah, it hits.
Okay. 12 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And I am going to see the other two creatures behind it.
Here's what happens.
Uh-oh.
You hit it. The creature stops. And it doesn't seem to react to the bolt. I mean, you definitely did damage to it. It kind of turns around. You notice those weird bony things on its back raise again and start vibrating. And these two things, both their heads like snap onto you. They're now looking like they're going to beeline to you.
Before that happens, like literally the moment I pull the trigger, like I line up my shot, I pull the trigger, the bolt is on its way. I'm going to Misty Step behind Athenia with my bonus action. So before it even hits, like I sent the bolt on its way. I felt good about my aim. I Misty Step with my bonus action behind Athenia, and I go, we have trouble.
Alright, in this case,
Oh,
Swolbo.
you're coming to mommy. Got
Hey,
it.
Swolbo, guess what? This thing thinks that you shot it. And after the spines on its
Come
back,
at me, bro.
these two things are going to be making a beeline for you.
Yes!
You
Come at me, bro.
Is that your turn?
That is
Come at
my
me, Bo.
fucking turn!
Swolbo, don't you mean come at me, Bo? Yeah.
One spell slot down. Worth it!
Your only spell
Alright.
slot down.
No, I got one more. I got one more.
Oh, you get two? Okay.
So here's what's going to happen. It's their turn. So this guy, he's gonna slam his hands into the ground and he's gonna leap.
I'm sorry.
Oh, actually, I might be fucked. I'm not raging.
Wait, no, you were. You raged and you went
No.
after him.
No, I did
Nah.
not. I just
He
went
lands
after him.
right
He has to
here.
has to make combat with somebody.
Yeah.
Either get hit or hit somebody to keep rage going.
Oh, fuck.
So this thing, he's gonna, after slamming on the ground, he's gonna rear back and he's gonna punch you.
I killed Swobo.
Yep, probably.
Okay, that was that was almost a crit.
What the hell?
Okay, so he's gonna hit you real hard. So make a strength saving throw.
Okay, that I can do.
We'll see if you can.
Oh, plus 7!
Wait until I have to make a charisma save. It's over for you fuckers.
Okay, you succeed,
Cool.
but think you take, after having it, 9 points of bludgeoning.
It's not halved.
Uh
You-
Oh, you take 18 points of bludgeoning.
Yeah.
No!
And it doesn't attack again because it used its other part of its multi-attack to jump. Now it's this guy. 5, 10, 15, 20. You
My
can see he's going to
Swobo.
rear its long spine is back and it's going to try stabbing you. Twice.
Oh boy. Time to die.
Oh, my face!
Oh, okay, so... I'm
If it
sorry.
hit me, I'm unconscious.
Oh crap.
Yeah, both hit.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
So,
Wait.
like, how much health do you have? Because... Yeah, you're unconscious, and then you take an additional hit, so you're at 2
Oh,
death saving throws.
wonderful.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, that's their turn. Athenia.
Alright. Athena to save the fucking day. 15. Alright. I cast Lay on Hands, heal only E HP because I used the rest earlier thinking I wouldn't fucking need it, Paxi.
Oh boy.
You
I'm
heal
alive.
8 HP, and now
I
I use
healed
my
it.
bonus action to use my Channel Divinity. Every single one of them has to make a Wisdom saving throw DC 15.
This
I'm
guy
gonna be
fails.
very
the big,
angry when all this is done.
big hand guy, he fails. This guy, the one with the impaling guy, he succeeded.
She also has to make the save.
Oh.
Ain't nobody getting out of this fucking
He fails.
hellhole. Alright, sweet. They can now no longer move out of 30 feet of the space. And I am now the center of your attention.
Okay, so it's basically a very...
I just fucking taunted them all.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
She whipped her tits out.
So when you did that, this thing once again vibrates the spines on its back, and this guy turns his focus to you.
You know what's so great about this turn? That's all I can do. I can't defend myself. I have no spell slots.
Tommy, you're next.
Ugh. Well, looks like we lads
Sorry,
are in
I'll take
trouble.
care of him.
I got an idea. Maybe I can use this puking thing to my advantage, and then I angle myself like a mortar.
Ew.
Oh god.
Well,
This guy just turned into fucking Pogmon.
If we're gonna go, we're gonna go hard.
Oh yeah! Wait, hold on. Oh,
He could
there
be.
wait, so you healed him?
no.
I healed Swolbo.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
boy,
he did
Swallow, after this thing hits you twice, your body started bleeding profusely, but now that Athenia healed you, the bleeding stopped.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm at 8 HP.
Which one of these two are
I'm
the
not
more?
talking about bleeding for flavor, but it seemed like the bleeding was actively harming you.
So which one of these two are more? What would you consider a hostile?
Yes.
Got it.
So, the one on the left is not affected by me.
But it seems to be
Meaning
more
Swolbo
focused
is
on
still a target.
Okay. Which one did the most damage? The one on the right?
Yes.
This one? Got it.
I mean,
Okay.
well, yes, as in both. Like this one did 18 points of damage, and this one finished Swallow off almost.
So,
So-
the one that did freaking tentacle monster damage. As I arc myself up, I start to like. 24.
That's a hit.
All right. And so then 11 points of
Crazy
damage.
What's the Constitution save?
Well, so
14?
no, he
Okay.
takes 11 points of damage, and then on his next turn, he makes a DC Constitution save of 14, or takes
Okay.
another D8.
God, this is so fucking weird to see. This guy just turned himself into a fucking. He is Kog'Maw.
You just see this waterfall of vomit.
All right, you
Land.
kind of heard it.
Kog'Maw the Brewmaster.
All right, is that your turn?
So that was my action. Hold on. Right? That was always my favorite champion to play. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions. I thought I was gonna be able to do something, but nope,
You
that's
puked on him. That's good enough.
from 60 feet away.
That's what
When
you
you
call
see
it,
the High
quality.
School Never Ends music video for Bowling for Soup, holy shit, they do that exactly.
Yeah.
So what do you do then with your bonus action?
That's it. I just kind
Oh.
of stay behind Paxi.
So that's your turn then?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, this thing's turn. So first off, does it make a save afterwards, or...
No,
fact-
it
no,
failed. It is. Oh wait, are you talking about the one on the very end? Yeah. No, it failed. It is stuck.
Like
It
it has
cannot
to
make any
focus
more
on you?
saves. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so 5, 10, skitters over this guy. And he's going to get right up to you. Once again, its mouth splits open wide, and that little tendril thing is going to shoot out at you.
Okay.
What's your
18
AC?
AC. 18.
Lisa beats it.
Fuck. I might have made a mistake. Rose.
You take 2 points of piercing.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Wow, 2.
Okay,
Yeah,
but it's
that's-
the after effect that I'm terrified for. Do I
Stop
make a save?
taunting the
That's it.
DM!
Wait. I don't
And-
make a save?
This thing is going to disengage and
You
move to
fuck.
right here. Which I'll just reveal this area because it's just trees.
Oh,
I
I
can
see
see
what
all
he's
that.
doing.
Because I cast light, if you recall.
Oh, wait, no,
Alright.
that's the other thing.
Anyways, and that's his turn. Swolbo, you're next. You are on the ground. You just remembered
Oh, yeah.
getting bitch slapped and then stabbed twice. Well, actually, you were stabbed once. That's all you remember.
Standing up is movement, right?
Yeah, just half your movement.
Okay. Then I stand up, and I'm angry.
Get him,
Uh,
Swolbo.
I am raging, and I'm attacking the thing that still cares about me.
Do you know which one cares about you?
Do I?
This,
Probably the one that's turned to face him. Not...
this one's facing your general direction, but is looking at
Can I
Athenia.
notice that this thing seems obsessed with Athenia?
You
Did I
can
roll something for
roll
that?
roll perception, I guess. You can roll perception.
I guess not.
They're both looking in your general direction, so all you know is like this guy's the one who slapped you hard, and then this guy
Alright,
finished you off.
Well, I don't know. I'll just roll a d2. The one on the left will be 1. All right, cool. Attacking the one on the left.
Oh,
Wait,
do
oh,
you
whoopsies. Sorry, clicked the
Uh,
wrong thing.
Let's see if you hit first.
All right.
Okay, yeah, you
20.
hit.
Okay, well, same thing. 9 plus
Plus your divine thingy.
8
Radiant.
radiant.
Jesus Christ, so you
How much?
19. 19.
19 da-
wait, yeah,
19
so,
damage.
yeah, 19 total damage to that thing.
Holy shit!
I'm
Okay.
angry.
That's your
imagine if
turn,
you
I
were
presume?
Awesome
That's my
Arm.
turn, yeah.
Alright,
Or-
next up on the initiative order is gonna
Wait,
be
imagine
Aryu.
what?
Imagine if you were a Awesome and you're like you get a perk where your first hit deals damage equal to your level.
Oh, that thing.
1, 2. Question. So I am a lightning dragon or whatever. These creatures have been living in the dark for a very long time. Would my lightning breath temporarily blind them for a hot second?
It seemed like the darkness was no issue to them at all.
No. That's the thing. They were always accustomed to
Yeah.
darkness, so being like exposed to such bright lightning would that
Well,
cause?
my first roll is so they have to make a save, right?
Oh, do I have to make a save? Breath. DC 11.
Yeah, it's Dex save, I'm pretty sure.
Type-
Yeah.
That's the term. Yeah, Dex, yeah.
Alright, I don't know what the save is, but this guy
good.
fails and this guy succeeds.
Oh, okay. So it's a 2d6, right? Yeah, 2d6. Okay, check that box. 2d6. Oh, pretty good roll.
So 11 damage for that guy and 6 damage for the other.
Yep.
I would say after the bright flash of lightning, they are singed, but they don't seem to react in any other way. They just kind of not focusing on you. Actually, this guy kind of starts looking at you.
Oh, shit. Can I use my bonus action here for something? What can I do with a bonus action?
As a rogue, you can dash, you can disengage, you can hide.
Oh, I can. Oh, I'll disengage and then 1, 2. I'm good.
All right, is that your turn?
Yes, sir.
Paxi. How do you feel about nearly killing your friend?
Oh, I feel fantastic. No, I feel terrible.
Wonderful.
This was Swobo, right? I saw him get his ass kicked.
He got bitch smashed
Yeah.
and he got bitch stabbed twice.
And then I got back up and I smacked them back.
So I look at the two creatures in Swobo and Athenia, our two strongest physical thick motherfuckers, and I look at the skinny ass little bug that stabbed
Athenia.
How does he
Twice.
look?
A little hurt. He got hit by your bolt, but that was it.
Alright. I'm going to... Oh shit, I can't... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... Oh, I can! I can get behind him! Shh!
Wait, where'd you move?
I was...
So you moved all the way over here?
Okay. I was
That's
right,
a tree.
right here, so... I was about... Oh, come on.
The
5,
path would be...
10, 15, 20,
Oh.
25, oh, 30. Yeah, totally can make it.
So this is where I had to be.
You want to take? He's not going to take attack of opportunity because I'm getting focused on. Actually, wait, no, he still would. He still.
No,
would.
no, no, I wanted to go the other way around, so I ended up here.
Yeah, but over here is a big tree.
Oh, shit.
Shit, screwballs.
Okay, so if I stand here, I won't get an attack of opportunity, right?
Correct.
Alright. I don't want this guy to go anywhere. Right. Alright. Fuck it. Bonus action. Kaplow. I teleport right there with Misty Step, my last spell slot, and I'm gonna stab him from the opposite direction from far away as to try and herd him towards the rest of my party.
Alright.
Thanks.
Morning, don't let me down, girl. You can do it.
The only one who let you down is yourself. I am just simply the weapon.
16 to hit.
Barely misses. Wait.
Fuck!
No. Meets it, beats it.
Yes! 13 points of damage.
Alright, also, Drew, if I remember correctly, your
So-
main thing makes it so that they have to focus you. They can't attack anyone else.
Well, they can I draw their aggro initially, and they can't move within they can't leave 30 feet within my distance.
Alright.
So
So I appear behind this creature, like directly behind it, and I try and scream as loudly as possible to try and scare it in the opposite direction. And I stab it in the ass, and I go, "Go on there, get!" Uh-oh.
This thing is going to turn around to face you, and you just hear this.
Uh-oh.
And it's
Don't
not
you
the long tendrils that's coming out.
Feature Mike.
Wait, I still have my movement.
How much movement do you have left?
I Misty stepped back there, so I have all the movement.
Wait, you Misty stepped all the way over here from here?
Misty step. Hold on. What is the distance on Misty step?
It's 30 feet, isn't it?
Read. Hold on. 30 feet to an unoccupied space, so I would be able to
You
teleport.
only move 5 feet. Yeah.
Hold on. So from here to where I was. Oh, come on,
You were
ruler.
one further. You were one
Come
more.
on, ruler.
Here? He was? That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, 30
Yeah.
feet exactly. So I could teleport directly. Uh-oh.
No. You were going here though.
Yeah.
You
Oh.
So you
Okay.
only move 5 feet.
So
you
I-
still
I
have
moved-
another
You still have
20
25 feet of
Yeah.
movement.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
So are you stopping right here?
No. I'm gonna back it up to.
This fucker. He knows he can't leave.
I'm gonna back it up to right there and be like, please don't hurt me.
Alright, so
let us-
you can see over here.
Dane,
Uh-oh.
I've got bad news for
What do
you.
you mean? What do you mean I can see over there? Oh, no!
My God.
Oh, what are you doing back there?
Oh, no.
Guys, I made a huge mistake.
Don't,
And
I
these
don't know about
are-
you, but drunk Dane sounds exactly like high sober.
Also, just so you know, these guys are all a little bit bigger
Yeah.
than the other ones.
What do you mean a little bit bigger?
You know, Paxi, this is the kind of situation that you have Misty step far away.
I'm also
Alright.
out of spell slots. I can't heal you guys anymore, and I use my
Remember.
only channel divinity.
That's
Size
Anyway.
matters.
This ends the story of Paxi.
Is this your turn?
I'm
And I
gonna
can still reach
wait.
you.
Nope. I got 5 feet of movement more. I'm gonna move a little bit closer.
What? Oh, okay, so alright, so that guarantees you can get hit.
Alright, is that
What do
your
you
turn?
mean? What? It's literally everything.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Dane, you
Alright,
see that arrow right there?
5, 10. This thing is
Where
gonna bitch
you
slap
are? Yeah, fair enough. Bitch slap me, bitch.
I'm gonna die.
Bitch.
That's going to hit you. Natural
Okay,
17
got it.
plus its bonuses.
Jesus
So,
Christ. What the
so
fuck?
make a strength saving throw.
Oh, I might be able to make those.
You succeed.
Holy
You
shit.
take 8 bludgeoning. It's going to smack you again.
Do I have to make another strength save?
This time, it smacks you, and your body resists. You're a little shaken, but it doesn't hurt you any further than the last punch. Yeah, you're
What's
fine.
it-
No
oh, did it
damage.
not hurt me?
You basically blocked it with your shield.
Good.
Now this one is going to stab Swole though.
Ice Wolbo. Keep in mind, you take more than 16 damage, I can't help
So
you.
here's what's going to happen. Apparently, Swole, when you hit him really hard, you knocked him out balance because he starts flailing around and trying to stab you, and both hits went wildly off, like over your head. It seemed like it was trying to stab a normal person, but you're just happened to be a halfling.
Wow.
They rolled a natural
Wow.
1, so it basically
Okay.
forces another attack to miss.
It, in its wild, rampant racism, failed to land a hit.
Yep.
Why you don't be racist?
Alright, that's it. That's their turn. Athenia.
Okay, well, Athenia doing Athenia things, because I got nothing else to fucking do. I stab a motherfucker. Where's my weapon? There's my weapon. Kablam, 22. Hit. Blam. 6 slashing. That's my turn.
Alright. Well, I mean, this guy is kind of hurt due to
Everybody
you guys tearing
getting
it apart.
so much to do with their turns, and I'm over here like, yeah, I stabbed.
You're the MVP, Drew. That's what matters.
Was the MVP. I'm finna die.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yep.
Kami.
Well, reaching down.
Oh,
and-
wait! This guy needed to make a constitution save.
Yeah.
In that case, hold on.
Well, that's on every one of his turns. He needs to make a constitution.
Oh, he failed, so he would be poisoned?
Well, he was already poisoned. He'll take an extra D8 of damage.
Oh. Okay, so poison would be a disadvantage, and looks like this guy with his bonuses would be a 19, so he would still hit Drew or Athenia. Alright.
Did I get
So
swung
just-
yet? Oh, never mind. What was
Yeah,
that?
he'd fail the no, you still get hit.
Oh.
But this guy, he also fails the Constitution saving throw, so he'd still be affected. Alright, so Kami, what do you do?
Well, as I reach down and kind of pet my stomach and realize that I'm all out of whatever the hell I've been throwing up for the past couple of hours, spell slots.
That is
Uh, now I'm kind of looking over and taking a more of a realistic approach to my situation. Fear is inundating my bones and I'm starting to quiver, but do I look over at my party members trying to identify who is the most injured? Would it be Swalbo, Athena, Aru, Paxi? Who appears to have been slapped the fuck around the most?
I'm assuming me. I have
Swallow.
8 HP right now.
Alright, so obviously looking at my short, stout little friend bleeding out profusely, I'm going to try to get on over to this person. Which I can easily do. I'm going to walk up behind Swalbo and I put my hand on his shoulder and I go, "You look like you could use a hand." And so then I put a second hand on his shoulder and hit him with a big ol' heel. Hold on a second, I got one of these.
You shove a bartender's tool up his nose.
Well, I haven't gotten that far. That's just for you. That's just healing ward.
Oh fuck!
So, ironically enough, since I have the healer's perk and I have a separate healing kit because I didn't take any weapons with me, I can hit him with a 1d6 plus 4, and he gets to roll a hit dice and recover an additional hit dice.
Hell yeah.
God damn. Swolbo
Uh,
getting fucking swole. Roll that d12 plus whatever.
Where the hell are my hit dice?
Your hit dice is a 1d12.
Yeah, I know the Roll20 keeps track of how many I have somewhere.
I think it's the top right. Let me see. 1 second.
Yeah,
No, not that.
Oh, it's in the short rest thing. I found it.
Oh, okay. Is it? Good enough for creeper right
Roll.
Now,
now.
granted, I can only use that on one
Oh, damn.
person per
And HP.
long
That's pretty
rest. So, that's my
Oh,
one
damn.
big heal.
All right,
Is
I
that
feel a
plus the
lot
bonus?
better.
Oh, there's plus the bonus.
Yeah.
So, 17. Swolbo, you feeling better, my man?
I am.
Good, I'll pull the thermometer out now.
Hmm.
Wait a minute.
Jesus.
Is that your turn?
You don't want to risk overheating and overheal.
Alright,
So
so what,
many turns done.
so what else do you do?
That's it. I use my
Alright.
movement as a bonus action, and I use the healing kit and the healer feat. For...
Top of the initiative order. This guy. He doesn't like getting shot at.
Slap
5,
Paxi.
10, 15.
Fuck me!
You could have moved out of range.
That's going to
You
hit.
could have saved yourself, but you walked back in.
Do you see how many things are behind me?
1 point of piercing. Make
He has a whole
Constitution
party
save.
here to help him, and he runs away from the party.
Why Paxi?
Constitution. We can do this. I believe in me. I don't believe in me anymore.
Alright.
Oh no.
And this thing is going to disengage.
The
What?
party effectively has 2 tanks, and you
Wait.
made sure to make as much distance as you could from both of them.
Did I just take 1 point of damage and nothing else?
Yes.
No,
Oh.
not nothing else.
Here it
You failed the
comes.
con save.
Nothing else that you know of at the moment.
Alright, and that's its turn. Now it's going to be Swolbo.
Oh,
Do your swole
boy.
things.
Alright. I recklessly attack this motherfucker again. 24.
Roll.
Goddamn.
uh,
And
10 damage plus 5. 15 damage.
My God.
Christ.
Okay.
Is he still standing?
He's real hurt, but he's still
Still
standing.
got
He's got
another
a
reckless
beefy.
attack.
Alright, well then here comes the Warhammer.
Going to go
26.
for his knee.
Jesus,
That's
that's
a
so
hit.
close to a crit.
Yeah, I know.
That's a
I've rolled
hit.
like 3 26s today.
Going for his kneecaps, or at least what it looks like it.
Another one, really?
Yeah, he's still
But you still
standing.
get the
Oh yeah, still get
The
the
rage
plus 2,
damage.
so 3.
Oh, yeah, he's still standing. Is that your turn? You're up to
Yeah.
shredding his HP. Alright, next on the initiative, are you?
Yes, sir. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This guy's going to attack you with an attack of
what?
opportunity.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
you walk past this guy.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah, it's attack of
Yeah.
Yeah,
opportunity.
you
Really? Oh.
walked in and out.
Wait.
Okay.
What?
No, no, no,
Yeah,
no, go.
that-
No, 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 no.
Next to him.
Instead of
Really?
moving left, go straight up. Instead of moving left, go
There's nothing
straight
to do
up.
with counting. You're moving into his range and then leaving it. That's why he gets the attack.
Wait, I'm moving one at a time. I'm moving
No,
here.
that's not how that works.
Now move up.
Oh.
Now move straight up. Go left.
2, 3, 4, 5.
No, 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 no. Do not ever enter his range of influence.
He's right here.
Uh-huh.
Not
What?
No, he's not. No,
On
no,
my
he's
screen
not.
he is. On my screen he is.
Di-
He
Dylan,
is right here.
Dylan, move him a second, move him back. There you go. Do you see him now?
Yeah, I'm just showing you what I saw.
Is he here now?
Yes, he is there now.
Okay,
That's,
okay.
that's why I was confused.
Where
One,
D?
two,
Where D? Where
3,
D6 then?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
80
Okay.
movement speed?
Hi, how are
Hi,
you?
40? That's
Hello.
40.
Yeah, I have 40. I have 40.
Hello, are
Oh.
you? How can I help you?
Oh, wait, are you still shaking up here?
Absolutely. Do you see what's next to me?
Oh, look, you can see us over here.
I slap you. I said, get out of here, fool.
Uh-huh.
And I can use my bonus action to dash, right?
Ah.
Yes, W. 1, 2,
What?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Alright, you still have your action.
Is that your turn?
So we're slapping this hoe.
Is that your turn? Or are you going to
Yeah.
attack?
I don't want to go back in range of any of these guys. So no, that is my
You're
turn.
not going to range weapon?
Let me say this.
no.
This guy is real hurt. This guy's pretty hurt. This guy's kind of hurt.
I'm a coward.
Alright, so let me go down the list of what we got here. We got 2 tanks. We got a healer who uses barf as a weapon and nothing else. We have a guy who shot an enemy and ran in the direct opposite direction of the tanks. Another guy who's refusing to attack anything.
And then we have an
This is a
MVP.
great party con. This is sounding exactly like an MMO.
Yeah. Dave's character is really smart. Hey, look, the
like
tanks.
one-
Let me run away from them.
I was
like one of
thinking
those-
I was
Playing Bejeweled!
It's like one of those niche manhwa plots where you have a party of
I was frightening the enemy back towards you.
It's
Yeah,
a shame
thanks.
that they're not like an
anime protagonist.
Alright,
I'm sorry
so
that it didn't go as planned.
Paxi, you're up next, Paxi.
How does the... I look to my left, and what do I see?
You see
Death.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sacks.
Oh, they're sacks. They're not... Okay. Okay,
Here's what you got.
this-
See where you're at. You move right fucking there. You're safe.
This is what... Okay. They're a bunch of sacks. That's okay. There's a tree between me and the creature, the skittering creature, right?
I don't know. It must have saw me. You walk by. And walk back.
Mr. DM, there is a tree between me and Mr. Skittering creature, right? This guy?
I guess.
Okay, do I move... If I move straight down, am I past the tree, or do I need to move to the right to get past the tree?
You could probably move here, which is down the middle between the trees.
I want to shuffle him towards my party.
Well, you can roll roll perception.
I want to kill this motherfucker, and I want to do so. I want
Roll
to.
perception.
All right. That's persuasion. That's not the same thing. I'm not good at this. Nope, not good at this.
Alright. All you know really is this thing hits you and then it just ran off. You don't know anything else.
All right,
So
fuck it.
how it hurting, you don't know if it's still focusing on you, you don't know if it stopped.
All right,
It's negative
so
wisdom modifier really biting you in the ass.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Put some distance between me and them. 30. Can I see it from here?
This guy's going to get an attack of opportunity on
Oh,
you.
that's an enemy. Oh shit. Right. Okay.
You could just go over the guy.
No. So I stopped here. So I'm gonna go. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 1, 2, 3.
That's advantage. Never mind.
Oh, 3. Okay. Can I see?
Is that your turn?
Can I see the
Or-
skittering creature? Can I see this guy?
He's currently yeah, he's within the tree.
Okay.
He's not actively hiding. He's just underneath the canopy.
Oh no, never mind. Damn, I want to get within
Listen.
range of him. All right, I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stab him with my stabby stab.
Alright.
My glaive. Here we go. Stab. Shit.
It misses.
Do I have anything left? No. I got a lot closer to my party. I'm done.
Alright. After Paxi is these guys. So this thing is going to try and stab Swolbo twice again.
Ooh.
With advantage because you reckless.
Yep.
By the
That's a
way,
hit.
Dylan, turns out, after I checked this channel divinity, it's permanent. It doesn't even go away if I'm dead. It just it doesn't
I
even
think
save
it goes away. I think it goes away.
It
when you're
probably
dead.
does, but it just says, see what it says. It just says,
Alright, so
as a bonus action, they can't willingly move 30 feet away from you. There's no duration and there's no extra things for it.
so both hits hit, by the way, Swolbo.
Okay.
So you take, after halving it, you take 4 piercing, and you take 6 piercing. So
Okay.
10 piercing all in total. And guess what? You're now bleeding profusely.
Cool.
Now
As in, like the effect or just for flavor?
it's an effect.
Uh-oh.
So this guy, he's going to bitch slap you again, Athenia.
Fair enough. Come on, hit me.
You barely withstand it,
Yeah, come on, hit me.
and meets it beats it.
Fuck. Okay.
You take 10 bludgeoning and make
No.
a strength save.
I can't make those.
You are knocked prone. Not that it matters, because this guy's turn is over. So,
This is where you say, get fucked, loser.
Athenia, your turn.
Alright, I get up, and I do what I do best. Like any other hero. Whack. Miss.
Nope.
Turns over.
What I do best.
I was just gonna
Whack.
say though that
Miss.
Divinity Drew is the most MVP thing, like MVP
Wait.
thing of this entire fight.
Wait. Does he get advantage because technically I'm within range of both of them?
No. You're too far away for it to be.
I mean,
damage.
I am within
Very good.
range of hit to
Yeah, you are
stab
within
him.
range of an attack, but flanking requires you being right next to someone.
Fuck!
It requires
It's
you
okay.
being in their range.
Damn it!
I don't do damage anyways. I've
Alright.
done my job.
Yeah, this thing would have been long gone, but you kept it within range the entire
It
time.
can't go permanently
All right,
until I'm
Tommy.
dead or it's
Tommy, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take a step back here. I'm gonna pull Fizzy out and be like, Fizzy, breathalyzer mode. And all you see is this little itty tiny flame come out.
Uh-oh.
dead. Oh, okay.
On
For some
who?
reason I was expecting.
Who are you
When I read
targeting?
fire, I was
All right,
terrified.
that hits. Roll damage.
2.
Nice.
How do you want to do this?
Wow.
Spit on him.
Little,
So,
if you
I-
rolled a 3 Swalbo, you would have killed.
Oh
You
my
rolled a 1.
god.
Pull out Fizzy.
How do you want to do this?
Tell her breathalyzer mode. A little spark of the electric lighter comes out, and all you hear is like a vape just hailing in carbon, and you see my gut just diaphragmically expanding. You just see this little itty tiny fire wisp just like land on his nose and just go.
So, here's what happened. You let out the little tiny wisp. The thing...
We get
it's
it,
kind of
you
busy focusing on
vape.
trying to get Swalbo. And then it hits the thing square on the nose, kind of looks at you. Its entire head catches fire. And it starts running around in circles, flailing its limbs before falling down and
Wait, is that an
collapsing.
opportunity attack?
It's dead. It's dead, Jim.
We get it, you
An
vape.
opportunity attack its corpse.
Roll it. You want to use your reaction for that?
Nah, it's okay.
Alright, it's dead. Alright, now, if that's your turn, Paxi.
I did a thing, guys.
I mean, Cam.
Good job.
Cammy.
Thank you for carrying Tommy.
Alright, is that your turn, Cammy?
You've killed more enemies
yeah,
than I
I'm-
have today.
I'm
Thank
good.
you, Tommy.
This,
Bot
this guy's
9000.
turn.
That's all I got.
5,
Bring
10,
it, motherfucker.
15. Gonna
No!
disengage.
Wait,
Now, it's going to attack you, Swalbo.
it
Monka. I
disengaged as an action and attacked? Oh, as a
Not an
bonus
action.
action. Oh
You-
my
you
god,
don't-
it's
you do
a
not know
rogue!
Was a rogue.
You know, Swalbo, this thing would have missed you, but since you recklessly attacked, it hits you.
Oh boy.
So, having that, you take 3 points of piercing
Oh boy.
and make a Constitution save.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Okay.
Does it
And
save?
it's going to disengage again.
Jesus.
Wait a
As I
minute,
go over and
what?
steer off this wall.
Wait, how?
It's within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Alright.
Just making sure. There ain't no fucking escaping me, motherfucker.
Just so you know, these guys were endgame enemies that have been repurposed and nerfed, so you can just imagine what this guy could do. if
I
they were
will
level
end
higher.
their game.
Alright,
True.
that's his turn. Swalbo.
Oh boy.
You have Clobber Man right here, and you have
Mhm.
Skitter Thing that hits you.
I will protect my friend. Now I don't need to recklessly attack.
Mm-mm. You can get double advantage.
Wait,
Yes, double
That's a
advantage is a
mechanic.
thing.
Is that
It's
the
a
thing
thing.
we're doing?
It's a thing.
You can. It's a thing in this session. You can get. You
How
can
does
roll
that-
3 dice.
You just roll 3 dice instead.
All
Basically,
right.
advantage and
Recklessly
disadvantage
attacking
stats.
it is. Increase my chances for a crit. Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on!
Alright, you.
Look at
close,
those
but you
numbers.
Hit it. You hit 'em.
Oh, come on now. Alright.
Yeah, there's absurd
Uh,
numbers that happen on this
11
game.
plus 2, 13. Plus 4, 17.
Wait a minute. Question.
Alright.
Question to the DM. When we do
What's
these
up?
like triple, do we
Advantages?
only roll the 2 hit dice 3 times and then the damage once, or do we roll all
Yes, the
3
damage
of
is
them
only
3
once.
times?
Damage
Okay.
is
Damage,
Okay.
damage is unaffected as always. It's just
Okay.
whether you
It's
hit
just
or
like
not.
normal advantage,
Okay, that's
Except
fine.
you're just adding more.
except you roll an
advantages.
extra die.
Got it.
So, all right, that's your first hit.
Alright. It's still
Do it
standing, I
again.
assume.
Yours is still standing, barely.
Alright.
Do it
19
again.
hit. The
Roll
19
another one.
hits.
Oh wait, you did roll 3. Never mind. I didn't
19
see.
hits.
Alright, 5 damage.
7 actually.
Oh,
With your
7,
rating.
yes. I keep forgetting.
If it was
to add to
5,
that
it'd be
one.
alive, but since it's 7, how do you want to do this?
Alright. I take the warhammer in my offhand, and since I was gonna say I hit it in the head, but I can't do that, so I just go between the legs and swing up.
So, so you take it, you swing up, and you smash it. The thing didn't seem to react because whatever is down there doesn't really seem important to it anymore. But despite that, you suddenly see a ripple start from the groin and go all the way up to its head, and then its head explodes. Imagine like one of those games where you hit the thing and it hits the bell. That's literally what happens. Its head explodes out of his body, flies in the sky, lands on the ground like nearby, and then it just collapses.
I was gonna go for the head, and then I realized it's like 4 feet too high for me to hit. So,
Don't worry,
know.
you hit the head anyways, just not directly.
No,
Alright, so your turn.
Yeah, I'm done.
Are you?
Man, there's still more, huh?
The lobster, the little lobster guy.
One guy left, huh? Man, am I a coward still? Okay, I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3. Is he like on a rock?
He's clinging to the wall.
like a little spider.
Kinda. It's like imagine like a person crab walking, but not. Except replace the hands with long, bony spines.
I can reach him though, right?
Yep, you can reach.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. And wait, can I actually? No, I can't do sneak attack anymore, right? Yeah, I can't. Okay, I'll just normal attack it then. With my dagger.
Oh, what's your class?
Rogue.
Subclass. Unless that's a
Yeah.
secret.
What is that?
Is it-
I don't
I don't know.
know.
Swash. Oh, because certain subclasses can get sneak attacks different ways, like a
Probably not
swashbuckler.
swashbuckler then.
Probably not. Then.
I
If it's
don't know. It just says sneak attack. I'm sorry.
No, no,
Okay.
what
Oh.
subclass?
Yeah, like
Where-
certain
where do I-
subclasses.
Where do I see that?
Like, did you choose your subclass? Like swashbuckler,
Which type
assassin.
of rogue are you?
I don't know.
Oh, let's check.
You didn't choose. You didn't choose.
Edit
Let's check.
character. Rogue. Okay, I'm under the rogue thing. Where do I check the thing?
Let's check.
Go to manage levels, I think, and just see. level
You're a
3.
thief.
Card's a thief rogue.
Is a thief not just a rogue?
No, a
No,
thief is
no.
a type of rogue.
Different
a
rogue.
bunch of different types.
Different rogues have different ways of getting their sneak attack. Like Inquisitive can basically make a contest, like you saw with Crew. Then there's a swashbuckler where they can get sneak attack if they're 1v1ing someone.
I did not see
Assassins
that.
can get sneak attack if they attack before their opponent moves.
I did not see that when I was picking classes. So oh well.
We'll talk about it.
All right. Anyway, I'll just do the stab. A normal stab, no sneak attack stab. That is our 4, 14.
Okay, nothing involving sneak attack. Okay. 14 to hit.
Is that miss?
Misses.
It's my offhand. 21.
That hits.
Okay, my offhand is the D4 plus 2. 4 damage.
Alright. You kind of hurt. Not.
Yo, I'm just poking at it like, hey, yo, get down there. Get down from there.
He kind of turns his head to you.
Oh, I don't like that. I'll move away.
You disengage. Wait, you attacked twice. So you're walking away.
I walk away, but I have the mobile feat, which after a
Yeah. No attack of opportunities. Okay. Yeah, now I know how it feels, Dane.
Yeah.
In that case,
I'll be right back.
if that's your turn, are you? Then it would be Taxi.
Yes, sir.
I look at this. Is it like an upside down man? Is he doing the crab walk upside down?
He's crawling on all fours, not upside down.
But it is a fully grown man.
Was.
Crawbrack?
How bad?
Imagine-
How bad does he look?
Hurt?
He's
Kinda
clinging
hurt.
on- clinging
You
on to
haven't
that
hit it that many times.
1, 2, 3. Can I get ahead of him, or is this a cliff?
That's a cliff.
So I can only get about right here.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Wait. Nope. No, wait. I have become infatuated with this creature because I have seen him infecting other people and understanding like this thing is causing infection. Maybe not the cause of the infection, but I need it dead, and I need it dead now. I will yell at the other party members and I'll say like, this is our goal. This will tell us how the infection works, and I will run up with reckless abandon and stab him with my glaive.
Dane, read telegram.
No! I will not read telegram. I will natural 20 is what I will do.
Roll damage. Remember, whatever you roll, it's basically it takes the number your whatever you rolled.
No.
Yeah, you do 20. You do 20 damage.
Okay, I'll take that.
You just double the number. We ignore the slash and critical damage. Thing.
Okay,
You just
okay,
take
okay,
whatever you
okay.
rolled.
Is
20.
Is he still alive?
Barely. That's the most damage she's ever taken in a
So
while.
I will stab him straight through the body and pin, like maybe a limb or something to the ground, and I'll just be like, "We need this creature's body back to feather," like yelling at the party, like indicating like this is the most important thing here.
You're
And
so angry you lost your southern accent.
And I will.
Also, by the way, the little spines on his back move up and start vibrating a little bit.
Yeah. And I will look to whoever's next in the initiative order, and I'm just like, kill it now.
All right, up next after Paxi is Athenia. It would normally be the two brutes, but they're both dead.
So guess what?
What?
See that? Move right here. It is stuck. Have fun, Kami and Swolbo.
All right, Athenia, that's your
can't
turn. Kami's next.
I ready my action for if it goes anywhere near me, I will swing.
Wait, you have no range? Nothing?
I'm a paladin with no spell slots. What do you want from me? I can go up to him, but then he can get away from
No.
everybody.
Don't worry, Paxi, I got this.
All right.
Yeah, I'm relying on Swolbo. My job is done.
Okay.
I did
okay.
everything in my
I got
power.
it. I got it.
I did
All
too.
right, Kami, you're up.
Why do I have to do everything around here?
21.
That's a hit.
9.
Damn.
Strong.
Wait, what the hell did you use?
I whipped
Firebolt.
out my fizzy vape.
I just see
How do you wanna
evocation
do this?
cantrip.
Oh, okay.
Yet again, all you see is the deepest breath. You see my gut expand. You see my chest plate start to swell and stretch, and the leather crack, and all you see is.
What did you do? Burp at him?
No. He vaped at him.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you
taking
see this little small wisp fly out.
Taking
This
a
thing would
hit,
normally be
dude.
fleeing, but Paxi has it pinned. And then the thing hits it square inside its mouth. The thing bursts into flames, and then the head vaporizes. And then the rest of the body just slumps into the ground.
I want to take. So I want to Okay. Are we out of combat?
Yes.
The music
Okay,
stops. Oh yes.
But I looked to the left and I see all those pods.
Yes.
To my knowledge, no pod has ever been like cleaved open and a viable human body has been delivered from it, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to grab
Nope.
what is left of this body, of this little skittering motherfucker. I'm going to grab 2 vials. I'm going to throw one to Swelbo. I'm going to throw one to Athenia. I'm going to say, grab some samples, one from each of the big motherfuckers. And I'm dragging this skittering piece of shit out of here. What's
Yeah,
left of
Paxi,
him.
make an investigation. Since you're right there.
Investigate. What am I investigating?
No, not Kami.
Well,
Paxi.
from a distance, I'm gonna watch this motherfucker.
I mean,
Right.
you're right next to this guy, so...
What exactly am I investigating?
you
The
know what?
skittering dude.
Yes, you're right next to him, so I want to see if you notice anything about it.
Yeah, I notice it. With a natural 20, I notice it.
Oh my god.
Here's what happens. So this thing's head got burnt off.
Uh-huh.
And you notice that inside it, apparently this thing got very, mutated to the point where whatever this thing did to, this infection, completely reconfigured its body just for the... I was going to have you notice something in it, but apparently with a natural 20, you know a little bit more about it just by looking at it.
I roll for meta knowledge.
Basically, meta knowledge. So this thing, whatever it was, it got mutated to, unlike the other guys who were made purely for combat, this thing was made purely not only for creating those cocoon-esque things, but also seems, with the way that tendril in his mouth was, purely for infecting people.
Okay.
But also,
So
when his
having
head
rolled
got
that, should I grab the...
There's-
Should I be bringing back the entire body, or is there a specific sample I should be grabbing?
that's up to you. This is new territory.
I
but
want
also, you
want to
notice
bring
something
back
else.
its
You
entire
notice that there's
corpse.
an object stuck in it.
All right, I have an idea.
Wait, hold on,
An
hold on.
object stuck in it?
What object?
You want to? It's whatever it was. It seemed to have been fused to the skin of where its head was, but then Kami burned the entire head off. So
Nope.
he knows that there's something in there.
I'm just gonna say, Kami, grab this thing. You're helping me carry this out of the forest.
Nope. This is what I will say.
What's that? You need help carrying something? I gotcha.
So what do you do with this knowledge?
I want whoever's going to help me carry this thing's corpse in its entirety. I want to haul ass as fast as possible, with little to no detriment to my speed, out of the forest.
First
I
of
think it's the
all,
size of a
before
human
that
person.
happens, give me the fucking antidote. I don't say fucking at first, but you understand what I mean.
Wait.
The Steaming
Oh.
Slurper wants the slushy.
Wait a minute. Wait. Point of order. I failed a Constitution save. Am I infected? Do I notice black veins and stuff?
I mean, you got hit in the neck.
Did you read the telegram I sent you?
And Athenia also got hit, right? And she
Yeah,
failed.
that's why I'm asking for the antidote.
Okay. I
So, while
I
you guys
taught.
roll
I pour.
investigation on each other.
I think we've seen this before, right? Yes, we have. The answer is yes. Okay.
We saw her. We saw that thing.
Okay.
That,
Regardless of the outcome of any investigation, I'm going to say safer than sorry. I'm going to pour out a serving for myself, and I'm going to toss her the bag, and I'm going to snort that thing like a crackhead.
All right. So you snort the powder. Immediately, you feel stinging sensation in your neck as this weird black liquid starts pouring out.
Ow! 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 Ow!
I do shit. I do the same thing.
All right. You also feel a black liquid start pouring
I'll say
out of your neck.
it may not be the most.
Also, Athenia or someone roll perception.
I got you,
All
fam.
right. You got us? Okay.
All right, Kami. First off, in this area, you actually notice collected around a few trees are blue mushrooms with purple spots.
Okay.
Also, you notice that Swolbo has a black spot on his neck that seems to be growing.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay. I will look at Swubba and
We don't know
Athenia,
this, though.
him.
Also, by the way, since you rolled a 16 and you're right next to this thing, you also see there's an object stuck inside this creature.
Okay. I need Kami. You are alchemical in nature. I need you to take up blue mushrooms with pink spots. If they don't have pink spots, don't fucking touch them.
The last time we came to the forest, we had 2 samples of powder, right?
We have 3 right now because we only used 1 the first time.
That's what I was saying.
Right. So Swobo, you will be taking the last of the 3.
Yeah, that's what I was implying. Is we still have 1 for me, right?
Yep.
Okay, but does Kami relay this information?
Yeah. Okay. Kami. Blue
Actually, I
mushroom.
already knew about the thing.
Kami. Blue mushrooms. Pink spots. If they don't have pink spots, don't fucking touch them. Athenia, please give Swolbo the antidote. Swolbo, after you have done taking the antidote, I toss him a glass vial. Please take a vial of sample from one of the 2. I toss another vial to Athenia. Athenia, please take a vial from the other one. I am going to grab the corpse of Skittering motherfucker with Kami after he is done taking blue mushroom samples, and we are dragging this whole corpse out of here because we now have 4 samples and a corpse of Skittering dude.
Swolbo, do you see this? The coward over here is making all of the choices for
yeah.
us.
It wasn't
So,
the guy just pissing his pants earlier.
Flexing your muscles.
Before I
What?
do
Oh wait, no,
anything,
I was just snorting.
got it. Okay.
That's the good shit.
I'll look at Ryu if he's not doing anything. I'm like, Ryu, can you please grab a leg of Skittering dude here and help us drag him out?
Stealth.
Roll stealth.
Oh, he definitely saw me. Okay, dang it.
I'm like, I can still see you. You know that, right? You're like hiding behind a tree.
Tail poking out.
He's played too many Bethesda games. He's like standing in front of you, just like crouches a little bit. You can't see me.
Okay, so I reply to your request with, you sure you want my help?
I look. Does the Skittering dude, is he still wiggling like the other dudes who have like
No.
died and still wiggle?
No.
Or is he
He's
dead?
When
Okay.
you natural 20, he is
Okay.
clinically dead.
I'm gonna take my spear one more time and I'm gonna stab him in some place that I don't think will like disrupt research and be like, look,
the-
he's
The
dead.
neck?
No, not the neck. Like maybe like the hip or the thigh or something.
So is anybody going to do anything about the object in the guy's where his head was?
I want to take his whole body
That's
back
me.
for. I'm gonna be like, can you imagine what they will do with an entire corpse of a creature who can transform others into corrupted? This
object.
this is the treasure trove that they have been waiting for.
Did somebody tell me? I mean, I can't ask because I didn't roll investigation and see the
Roll-
object.
roll.
So
Are you
Oh,
roll
perfect.
investigation?
I'll roll investigation. Why the fuck not? 12. Do I see an object?
You see something poking out from its body. Something
Hey,
black.
call me. What's this?
Yeah. Look like a
And,
soul stone.
and I'll look at Athena and be like, you can grab that, sure, but
You want to
I
grab
didn't
it?
say I wanted to grab it, but okay, I will.
Oh,
So, you
I
grab
got
it.
this.
and
You pull it out?
I'll look at Athena and be like, would you rather the investigators have that object and the corpse that it
Athena,
infected
you
at
hold
the
it?
same time?
Do you
I
pull it
grab
out?
it. I'll
You
pull it
pull it
out.
out.
I'll pull it out.
In your hands, like that thing was in the area that it got burned to death, but it seems completely fine. In your hands is a pitch black scroll.
Xenia is
A
a woman.
scroll?
Taxi.
A scroll?
Can I do a Arcana check?
Did you say scroll?
Yeah,
Scroll.
scroll.
Like paper
You
and
wanna
wooden
o-
sticks
Do
scroll?
you wanna open it?
I will open it.
So, you roll it out. The paper, despite the darkness, is actually a little shiny. On one side is weird arcane text written in a very silver ink, and on the other side is a symbol.
Roll Arcana. Actually,
Can I-
you know what?
Can I roll
And
Arcana?
yeah,
wait.
Kami.
When she
Yeah.
Kami,
when she pulls that out, does the corpse change at all?
Nope, don't know shit.
Nothing happens. Well, I mean, now there's a small hole where the thing was.
All right,
Anyways,
I'm still dragging this thing, then.
Campaign 1. You see this symbol on the scroll.
in campaign 1.
It's the symbol of the crab people.
What the fuck?
See it?
Alright, can I read the text or is it in another language?
I mean, do you know how to read arcane scripts?
No.
I do.
You don't. It's just gibberish to you. It looks real fancy.
Kami,
It also
can you read this?
it feels a little warm to the touch.
That's the blood from his warm body. We need to get out of here.
All right.
Go
So,
for it.
Kami, do you read it?
Yes, please.
So, when you look at it, it's kind of weird at first because it seems like text that's old, but it's definitely arcane script. That thing is a spell scroll, and not just any spell scroll. Reading it further, you see that it's a scroll that is a spell for what is known as. Let me pull it up. It is a spell for. Oh, a little too far. Melbarks and Venomed Flames.
Sparks and Venom Flames?
Melbarks and Venomed Flames.
Does he see this? Does he say this out loud? Does he know what that is?
Kami, what is... Kami, what does it say?
Well, appears to be a scroll for starting a campfire.
Well, that sounds like it could be useful. I know Pax is kind of going off the deep end over there, so we could use somebody who knows what they're doing.
Nope. So I look to my left again and look at all the pods off to the left, and I'm like, yeah, so this thing could
Roll perception.
actively... Oh, fuck.
By the way,
Guys,
while
we should
this was-
leave.
yeah.
Please,
First,
another
let me roll
natural
perception.
20? Oh, no.
Oh,
I am blind.
So, I know what this thing says,
Oh,
but I don't.
no.
I personally, as a player, don't understand the significance of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask for it for safekeeping.
Sure. By all means.
Thank you, sir.
Are you? You're the closest person here. Can you help me carry this skittering beast out of here? We have 4 samples, but this one seemed to be the most important out of any sample we've ever collected, and I would like to deliver its entire corpse to Feather.
All right,
How big
Pax.
would you say it is, Dylan? The
What?
corpse?
about the size of a full-grown man. Maybe a little bigger because the spine's coming out of his
Wonderful.
body.
I crack my knuckles, stretch, and I go over and I just pick it up and lift it out and carry it. I fireman carry it.
So
His body is
as-
cold.
Do you want any help with that?
Yeah, as
Nah, I'll be
Athena,
fine.
as Athena's walking towards it,
Fine.
I will slap her on the ass, and that will enchant her with Longstrider to double her movement.
Excuse me?
What? It's a buff.
I'll show you some buff.
Ooh! As I pour another drink.
Will star.
I'm
You know what?
gonna.
It's,
Fine. You'll get
Can-
it. Okay, just
I-
as
hold
fun
up.
as you gave me
Did
a drink
someone say
earlier.
buff?
Can
Alright,
I
fine. You know what? I'm just going to fireman carry it and fucking book it out of there.
can
with
I
my
cast
vial of substance.
can I cast in create bonfire in our path behind us just in case anything decides to follow us. And
Remember what the
before he
lady
does
said
that,
to us
So
about
no
you guys play
fires.
I mean, you
No
guys play
fires.
bonfire.
We never threw that we never used that
Oh.
fucking acid. I just realized.
when Kami
you?
says no fire, I'm like in the middle of casting it, and I was like, shit, you're right.
Wait, Athenia, you went over to the corpse,
Which corpse? The
thing that was
That?
this infecting thing.
yeah.
Oh, then you can see this.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Okay, I say run, 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 and I fucking fireman carry this thing and I fucking book it.
All
Like,
right.
these things are currently in the process of
Like
crawling
I'm
out of their
sprinting with
pods.
this thing on me. I'm going 120 feet every 6
So
seconds.
Yep.
seeing Athena do this, I do one of the high fives all around. All right. Long strider for everyone. And we're gone.
Yeah, so you guys
Gotta
run
go
over to the pond.
bye.
You guys go through Artwood Forest 3. You can hear a lot of noise behind you guys.
Athenia is carrying the corpse of the
Yes, I
skittering
am.
dude, right?
Yes, I am fireman carrying it back.
All right, we're out of here.
If
Well,
you need help with that, I got 20 strength.
DM,
I
she's
understand.
she's allowed to do that, yes?
What?
Full grown man, I have 16 strength stat. That is well above the norm.
16.
In this case, I'd say you guys get out of there pretty quickly.
With Athenia carrying skittering man, yes?
Yes.
Okay, yay. We have 4 individual samples and a skittering corpse. I'm happy.
So you
Jesus
guys get back to the entrance.
Can we just
wait.
keep running? Just like seriously keep running, like right past this
Yes.
person.
Sorry. Can I do one thing?
Sure.
I believe Kami was the one who found some of the blue mushrooms.
I did.
Okay, while we were
But there are
booking
blue
it-
mushrooms with purple spots.
While we were booking it, I wish to slide a hand
Pink
try to pick
spots.
one out of his pocket.
My passive perception is a 21.
I don't know what that means.
That's he can see
I mean,
everything
if he
very
sees
clear.
you. Well, I guess roll stealth.
That's because I am drunk all the time and I need one stat to benefit me. So I didn't know if the DM was going to make me roll disadvantage the whole game, so I just preventatively geared the character to having a passive perception of the 21.
Fucking alert feat too.
Yep.
So what does that mean? Does that mean like I have
It
to
means
beat a
roll
21?
stealth.
Not alert. Whatever the other
Yeah, it
one
means
is.
you need to.
Alarm.
Alarm. That's
It means you
thank
need a 21. Yes.
Oh, so close.
Sit down, sniffy boy. We'll
Hey.
trade later.
Jesus fuck.
I gotta make sure nobody's touching my keg.
Okay, so are we at Feather? Is that where we're at? Sorry.
No, we
Feather
are
of the
running
wing.
past Feather. We are
Well-
telling Taxi, just shut the fuck
No,
up.
no. Well,
No.
you can run past Feather.
Kami,
I
You're
am
gonna run
gone.
past Feather with the fucking corpse.
I'm not
no.
running Feather
I
with
think
the corpse.
Kami screams past Feather.
Oh.
We run past Feather, just drop
So-
the corpse on the ground in front of her. Okay, bye. Here's a corpse.
So I'll be at Feather and it's like, ma'am, and I'll hand her the 4 vials, each individual samples. Athenia, if she wants to deposit the corpse there, and I say, we have some mushrooms, but we will return with you in the morning. Goodbye. And
No, like she's like looking at the vials, then the corpse is like, hold on. Do not leave yet. Do not leave yet. You
hold on.
brought one of them out from the forest?
Hold on. Do not leave yet, my ass.
I'll stick around.
Nope. See ya.
Scary pants.
You're leaving.
Howard,
Yep. Bye.
I'm
Scaredy
staying.
pants.
Straight at one of my tenants makes me so that
Kami ran off with the mushrooms. I'm. It's not like I'm running in fear, but I'm like running after him
in fear.
in fear.
Alright, so she is looking really bewildered. First, there's the 4 vials, which she doesn't seem quite care about much.
Oh wait,
She's
can I
more
try and grab
fixated
him
on
and
the
stop him
corpse.
from running away?
Probably pretty
grab
easily.
me?
Yes.
Just grapple.
Wait, where are you?
I mean, we were all running together, weren't we?
Or where are you stopping me? By feather or just in general?
I mean, like, okay, we stop at Feather, you hand her the things and be like, okay, bye, and then try to leave. I want to prevent you from doing so.
Strength check, yo.
You
really
got
wanna-
it.
Contested athletics.
Athletics or strength?
I'd say athletics.
Alright, doesn't really matter for me.
Yeah, it's oh!
Good luck, buddy.
Get fucked! Natural
Oh
20,
my
son!
Okay, so here's what happened. You grabbed his wrist with a grip of iron.
Well, I think I grabbed
Then
his
he
ankle, I can't
breaks
take it
out
from
with a strength of fucking steel.
You've
He-
never
he was
seen a
so
man
bad that
so
he was like-
determined.
He's just like go to ground. And he's like, nope. And he just like.
I'm just like, I gotta catch Kami, man. I gotta go. I'm out of here.
Jesus fuck, I can't believe I just snapped. There's gonna need a one or exact roll and he got it.
I
The,
cannot believe it.
the literal only thing that could beat you.
So there's 3 people in front of Feather of the Wing who's currently just like staring at the corpse in front of her.
Yeah, so I'm trying to give her the rundown real quick of what just happened and how we were just casually running away from 7 bursted pods as we grabbed this corpse and ran. And also I explained to her what exactly it does.
She, after explaining everything, she just starts shaking her head. Dear, I already know what it is. By what those at the witch door call it is called a plague bearer.
Plague bearer?
Yes. What perhaps, even though I despise their naming conventions, I might as well as explain to you. So the big one with the giant fist, they're known as brawlers. Very big, meaty, always up in your face, very hard to leave, essentially. And then there's the impalers, the ones with the long spines. Essentially, if you get hit by them too many times, you'll find that you'll be bleeding out real quickly.
As one does.
And then there's the piercers, the one with the long tendrils. If you are unlucky enough to get hit by them, it will paralyze you and then just drag you where you will be destroyed by the rest of its brethren. And finally, the most disgusting of the names, the vomiters. They're the ones that explode. But the
Lovely.
most threatening is the plague bearer. They're very, very weak. If it comes to just strength alone, even a simple person will most likely be able to kill it. But what they are very known for is their elusiveness, their speed, and the fact that they spread the infection.
I'm confused. Are we playing Left 4 Dead?
Sure.
Maybe.
This is sounding really like Left 4 Dead.
Regardless, the fact that you brought a plague bearer corpse is definitely an achievement all of its own. But see, look, when I'm looking at it though, its head is missing, and the glands that spread this infection is located in the head, so sadly...
Oh, come on! You hear me scream
How-
from 30 feet away.
You
However,
are further than that.
even though it's of no use to me, I'm quite sure that... You know what? Might as well. If I'm already explaining things, I'm sure that the bitch at the castle court would more than be happy to pay you a king's ransom for that, even though it would be worthless in an academic standpoint. So, in that case, I highly implore that you take it to there, so that way she would waste her money on it. Now, emotions
I
aside...
cannot in good standing do that, but you said money, so therefore, I might have a change of heart.
She just like looks at you like, my dear, trust me, you are doing the world and that city a favor. Anyways, now those vials, I myself have no use for them, but of course you're doing this for Kelvin, and I will label these appropriately. She grabs the vials, grabs that ink and starts writing on it with her fingers. These will all fit you a pretty penny. But there is one more thing. She goes into her bag and she pulls out a small metal tube, and you notice this tube is currently pulsing with blue light. And like she looks at it, and then it starts moving in front of you guys, and then when she moves close to Athenia, the light starts intensifying.
What's this?
What did you find in that forest?
Are you talking about the scroll? Because I don't have it.
I thought you did keep it.
No, Kami
Nope.
has it.
Kami has
Kami
it.
has
Kami
it?
ran his ass past her.
Oh. So
Yeah, Kami asked to have it. Just
in
said,
that
"Sure, why not?"
case, the light is like starting to slowly die down. So she says, "What did you find in that forest?"
The scroll in that thing in the plague bearer's head, but it's apparently for causing campfires, so it's not a big deal.
I'll turn back and like
I'm
football
sorry.
throw that
What did this scroll look like?
Oh, and what do you mean? I guess I saw bits and pieces of it, but I couldn't really understand anything.
No.
Do you mean the?
make?
Oh, do you mean the thing that was on the back of it?
No. There was something on the back.
That's what
What?
I just said.
What
Okay.
color is the scroll then?
What color was the scroll, Nolan? I didn't hear.
Wasn't it like
Black.
black and shiny?
Black. Oh, okay. So it was black, and then I started describing.
She
the
Black,
you did.
black shiny. The symbol looked like a Christmas tree.
She then goes into her bag. She pulls out a little big book, and she starts flipping through the pages. Black, and it was a scroll. And then she goes to the soft side of page, and she shows you that page. There's like a lot of different symbols on there, but one of them is the symbol that was on the back of that scroll.
Can I
Sure.
like overhearing this, not being too far away, just like throw this bitch like a paper airplane?
It's a scroll that's rolled
I
up
don't
with the
think
metal
you're close
tubing.
enough anymore. You were booking it.
True.
So, she's just like points
I've
at
just
it.
been describing it because I saw. because
So
that's
when
what
you
I
did,
thought
when
it
she
was.
shows you the symbol, and if you tell her that's a symbol, her eyes gets kind of widened, and she starts shaking her head. My dear, what you have found is a remnant of the old arcane war. That spell is one of many spells that have been found, made by, well, there's a lot of names, but these spells are created by 4 powerful mages that seem to be related to each other. Some call them the brothers, some call them the siblings, but the most popular name that seems to be associated with them is the Barons.
The Barons.
Yes. They seem to... Not much is too known about them like all of the other mages of the old war, because something happened, most memories have been erased. But the names that come up is Frisma, Koltar, Melbach, and Ishnox.
Can you put this in
found
the chat?
in campaign 1.
In any chat, yeah. Campaign 1, true.
I will say this right now. What you have found is actually what's considered to be a priceless treasure. Many people are searching for these remnants of the old war, especially the spells, simply due to the fact that they do not exist anywhere else. What that looking at may be a one-of-a-kind spell. And not only that, these spells are known to be far more powerful than what they should be for what their casting level is.
Okay.
The fact that you found one there means that there's most likely more that hid in this forest. Your friend, the tiefling who ran away rather hastily, did mention something about trying to convince people to clear this forest. and end
Sorry.
it.
Chasing a dwarf.
In her mind, you're
You're
running
not there,
away.
you can't
You
say
don't-
shit.
Anyways, So, it looks like there is something you can do to help me. You see, no one realized there are any remnants, or at least in the form of artifacts in that forest. But if that news were to spread, more people will suddenly feel very inclined to solve this problem in order to get to the riches. At first, it was just simply a good Samaritan deed, just clearing the forest for the common folk, making sure that there's no danger in the future. Of course, that's not it for everyone. Some people would rather do it if there's money, treasure, or whatnot. But if now there's a prospect of treasure, not just that, but artifacts. I can use this to my advantage. Be sure to keep that spell with you. If you do not wish to sell it, which by the way, I do not recommend unless you find a specific individual, because most likely you're going to get ripped off. Otherwise, I recommend learning the spell.
Who could learn one of those spells, especially with the
No.
that pattern and the black deck? And was it a specific person? Like a specific type of person? Magic caster?
You'd be surprised. From what I've learned, many spells cannot be learned by anyone. Some only clerics and druids can learn, another only a wizard or sorcerer or warlock. But I've noticed that the spells of the remnants, wherever the caster used, seem to involve some sort of flexibility. These spells, unless the very few exceptions that were discovered, seem to be learned by almost anyone who can cast a spell.
Including a
fact,
paladin?
Even you, but I don't know if Melbark's spells would be of your taste. They always seem to share a certain theme. They are fire-based, except they hurt more than the body, usually the soul. But
Yeah, I don't
regardless, even if it does hurt the soul, the spell itself is not necessarily evil. Do you know the name of this spell?
Nope.
I see.
I've been told it was just a campfire spell.
Very well. But at least you know the worth of it. And I implore you, if you do not intend to sell it, which you have to find someone who will actually be worth your time, learn it. Otherwise it would be a waste. Using one of those scrolls is also a waste. Regardless, she looks at the corpse. I think that is all I have to say. Also, did you find any mushrooms?
Yes, but the person who has them ran off with them.
Oh, I hope they return soon then, simply because I'm completely out. I have no way to make the antidote anymore.
Well, the problem is they weren't the blue mushrooms with pink spots. They're okay. Hello, Kami.
I'm back. Sorry, felt a buzzing in my ear, and then
She kind of noticed that the little tube thing in her hand is now glowing a bright blue again. She kind of just looks at you wordlessly.
Okay, well now that I realize those things aren't chasing us,
I
here.
pull up next to him. This. He can run really fast. Short legs. Must be the carbonation.
Must be the carbonation. Jeez. So I hand Athena the scroll and a bag full of the mushrooms, and then yeah. Barter. Barter.
She grabs the mushrooms, things like nods her head. Like, thank you, little one. Let me go. And she turns, goes through her stack. You hear some clinking noises, some rattling. She pulls out a small pouch. She empties it, and she offers it to you guys. 3 gold pieces.
Oh yeah, 3 gold.
This is
Happy
currently
days.
all I have.
Is this? I don't feel right
he's not
taking
here.
this from you, ma'am.
I do.
We'll be paid fancily as it is, Kami.
Yes, but these mushrooms are
Tommy's not
vital
here.
for me. Not to mention the
Kami
more I
came
have.
back.
Sure he did.
And also looking at the scroll that Kami handed her, she unfurls it, looks at it. Her eyes narrow a bit. Mailbox envenomed flames.
What does that do?
Looking at it, it is a level 2 spell.
What's levels?
I'll look at.
Magic is technically separated in levels, Drew.
Damn it.
It makes sense. That's how spells are rated in their power levels.
Can I look at morning and be like, can we use that?
You can probably use that.
Morning
yes,
Morning just chimes in like, I don't know, big guy.
What?
I didn't hear the
you
conversation.
taught me all of this nonsense.
Well, it's a spell I've never heard before. Besides, maybe we would have listened to their conversation if you stayed like a normal person.
No. Right.
Now, of course, Feather of the Wing is continuing to read it. From your maw, you unleash a torrent of greenish-blue flames tainted with an otherworldly venom. I see. Not only this burns, but it also poisons. For level 2 spell, this is actually quite good. Cost is minimum. No, I see no components involves of material. Simply somatic and verbal. Quite quick to cast. I'm actually quite envious. This is a very solid spell. Funny enough, the lower level ones are the most desired simply because almost anyone can use them. And it's not just the barons, this seems to be the case for all of these powerful mages.
DM, does this sound like something that I could use? Or any...
Yes.
You don't know. I mean, if you... Okay, she did say that, unless for a few exceptions, seems like these old spells can be learned by anyone, regardless of their magical class. And she's enhanced the scroll back to Kami, after folding it up. If you find more like these, be sure to treat them carefully. In fact, there are many... I will be honest, there are many who have been adventurers for whole years and have never managed to find a single one of these remnants. The fact that you found one so early on. That is a treasure of a century.
I'll look at Kami, it's like, Kami, you seem to be quite adept at projectile vomiting. This seems to be right up your alley.
You're not getting my paper, you lousy fuck. And I just put it away in my sack.
You're saying you abuse it pretty well, Tommy. He's not asking you to have it.
Actually, now that I think about it, you're probably not going to be able to enter the city with that corpse. So, you know
Yeah, I was
what?
wondering if the guy was just gonna let us walk into his bar with that thing.
You know what? It's been a while since I've entered Witchstorm. I will compare along with you.
Shit.
That way the gods will give you no trouble.
You're saying
Come
we can
on.
enter the city with this corpse in tow?
As long as you're with me.
What if we put it in a box?
Do you have a box?
No, but there's some trees, and I'm an artificer. I can make a box.
I say
Please
we
do not
skip
cut
There's
down
also a
trees
druid
right
who's
now.
willing to walk with us and help.
say
He
we
probably
just
doesn't like the fact that we destroy her trees.
Yeah,
Is she gonna
Okay.
carry it?
Kami, let's just follow the nice
I'll carry
lady.
it.
How about you say?
I'll carry in
Fine,
one
fine.
one arm.
I need
So
to
she is
change my
gonna
flavor.
go. Basically, you're gonna have the fireman carry that thing.
That's going to be very difficult for a 2-foot tall guy.
Hey,
sorry,
you know
Swole, but
what?
you don't
Me
have the height for
strong,
it.
okay?
We're going to have to carry it above your head like this.
No problem.
Also, by the way, did you make good use of that solution?
No.
Oh. I look
You can
down
roll
at
but
like
I made good use of my axe.
I look down at it in my hand and I'm like, to be honest, ma'am, battle changes on the fly, and one must think quickly.
And his
She
fly
starts
is
rubbing
down,
her
yes.
head and just extends her hand
And
out.
I'll hold
to
up
decide-
the empty sack of the antidote and be like, on the other hand, we did think quickly with your antidote, and we did need all of it.
Yeah, that stuff's good.
What the, actually, that begs another question. All of you, come here. Come here, right now. Then she starts inspecting your necks. And like, after seeing, like basically a scabbed over wound on 3 of you while the others seem to be completely untouched, she kind of nods her head. That's good. You see, sometimes these wounds can be barely noticeable depending on where it strikes you. Thankfully, the disease takes up to 3 days maximum before it fully takes you. Of course, by that time, the damned antidote will have no further effect. The fact that it was visible means that it was easy to tell.
I
Sadly,
assure
there
you,
are many who
ma'am,
are not so fortunate.
I can spot a black vein from 50 yards. I'd see it.
What does that mean?
I see. Anyways, come on, let's go.
I have
Let's go.
questions.
What does that mean?
Anyway, she starts walking.
Monka.
After hearing-
Specifically looking for black veins on people.
after
Monka.
that, she's just gonna start walking towards the city.
I follow her.
I follow
Yeah, I
as well.
Alright. So as you guys start getting to the gate, you see a couple of guards. After seeing you guys walk out, the other guy starts smiling at the other, and the other guy starts looking a little upset, and he just hands him a couple coins.
I give him another like enthusiastic thumbs up. It's like, glad we could help again.
Yeah, and as you're walking past, they notice Feather of the Wing. They stop like, whoa, 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 whoa. Feather of the Wing, you're entering the city? Yes, of course. It's because of that. And she gestures with her thumb at the corpse you guys are carrying. They kind of just look at the corpse.
I
They start
try.
looking at each other.
Despite being grievously injured, I try and hold my head up like a little higher and walk a little like with a chip on my shoulder. Like, yeah, we can do that.
The guys are like, can I go inside with that? I don't think we've ever had a situation like this before. Should we tell the captain? Maybe. You know, we will accompany you because this is. I'm not so sure how this is supposed to be. Normally, we would have to tell you to leave the body outside because that. You know,
I'll-
they can just get inside the city. We'll accompany you.
Can I
And-
can I turn to them and just kind of like persona is like, gentlemen, what can you possibly do that Miss Feather here cannot do above your station? Why don't you stay by the door?
Quell the public?
I believe that Miss Feather can quell the public just fine. Can I persuade them?
Roll persuasion.
Yay! I didn't max out this stat for nothing, I assure you. Oh, I apparently did max out the stat for nothing. I rolled
They
a
don't
1.
really look that convinced. I mean, they
Wait,
kind of
persuasion's only a +5?
They're not outright objecting you, but they also don't really seem to like the idea. And then Miss Feather spoke up. It is fine. You do realize this is my expertise, no? They kind of just slowly nod, like, yeah, you're right. All right, go on through. Just try not to make a big show of it, all right? Don't display the whole, like, disrupt the whole public peace, yada yada. You know the whole drill. Just get on it.
Research only, understood. Thank you.
All right, so you guys enter inside. I'm assuming you're making a beeline for the glittering bauble, right?
Wherever she's going, I'm following.
Yeah, she's going to head to the glittering bauble. So drag you guys there. So as you guys walk in the door, actually, I should probably hold on. Goes back to the Heartwood entrance. Copy. Boom. You guys walk inside immediately. Everything's like talking, and everyone's talking, and they look, and they just fall silent. You kind of notice that behind you guys, there's a train of guards that started following you. They didn't say anything because Feather of the Wing was there, but they still kind of had to tag along because who the fuck brings a corpse of an infected into the city?
When I was nearly dead, it would have been nice of us to remember that Healer Gnome was with us.
So, who's going into the bar first? Is it Feather or us?
I guess she would walk in.
All right. As soon as she busts in, as soon as I get in, I'm just gonna yell out to the back, Ronnie, extra spicy tonight.
As you guys walk in with the corpse, you hear Ronnie go, "Hey lad, you want me to make something?" He just, "Oh, lad, you know I can't cook with that.
Not with
Have
this,
food
Ronnie.
poison it."
Make me the special. The family is best.
He just
Oh,
goes
because
over,
Paxi, you couldn't-
grabs
you
the
couldn't stop
goggles from
shitting
his
yourself
bag, and
hard
just
enough
like
earlier.
just slaps his goggles on, and he just gives a salute. And he just walks back in. So Kelvin, he's just like, you don't normally has this like sparkling, shiny grin, but right now he's just like,
Hey, Calvin,
Feather of the Wind.
how much water can I legally order at once?
What?
So Feather of the Wind, like has you guys set the corpse right here. And he's just like looking down and up at you guys. So, I presume the hunting was successful.
So before I answer him, I want to, in my head, talk to Morning, and I say, Morning, would you like to talk to Calvin in private tonight?
Now would I?
Would you be okay with talking to Calvin tonight and revealing yourself to him?
Well, since you were so kind enough to ask me for permission, I'd say yes. But seeing his Kelvin, though, you don't need to ask permission.
So I will put a silver down to pay for my meal, and before the rest of us, before the crowd starts joining, I would say, so Kelvin, we need to talk in private tonight, if you catch my drift.
He just looks at you. I don't swing that way.
Sir Kelvin, I would like to have a word with you in private tonight.
I understand. I'm just pulling your leg. No, but that is a matter that we discuss another time. Because right now, he looks at the corpse that's currently starting to stain the ground with a black puddle. And then he looks at Feather the Wing, who's just merely like smirking. And he just looks at you guys. Okay. From the top. What happened?
We came, we saw, we kicked some ass.
The taxi ran away.
Some of us ran away.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna say
it's a big game for somebody.
You brought back an actual corpse. And that does not look like your normal...
Not just corpse. And I put down the 4 vials as well.
You do realize that this cannot stay another day. Normally I'd be like, yes, you brought the samples back. You just go to your room, sleep for the night, I'll bring you first thing in the morning. Oh no. If this were to just sit here, the guards will have my head. So in this case, we have to head to the barracks. Immediately. We cannot leave this alone for another time. In fact, seeing that you brought this here, I'm sure they would love to speak with you as well. So this isn't just me meeting my connection. No, you get to meet my connection in person. Right now. No time. Come on. He just goes to the patrons. The place is closed for now. You may leave. If you paid for your food, then you're fine. If you haven't, then leave on the tab. And you just hear Ronnie's like, hey, what about the special? You can do that another time, Ronnie. Anyways, come on. Let's go. Because everyone just starts leaving, and he starts heading out.
Did anyone leave scraps on the table?
There's some scraps.
I eat those scraps.
Okay. Alright, so he's gonna try and usher you guys out. Oh, I'm missing something. Apparently I forgot to do something real quick. Let me do a quick copy.
Easy.
Paste. And I have to copy a few extra things because, wow, I was not expecting this.
Yeah, we're kind of awesome.
Let's not bring back a sample. Let's bring back the entire corpse.
Yeah.
Sanitize, like...
I was so fixated on that corpse.
And Healer Gnome gets left behind.
You were so
No. Healer Gnome is in the pocket of Kami.
Oh, that is true. Alright, who am I missing? I am missing Swoldo.
Healer Gnome is 1 foot tall. He's the size of a stuffed animal.
Healer Gnome is smaller than the average newborn baby. Like,
alright. So, you guys arrived to
Would you fit a baby in your pocket?
Or you just happen to see me.
Oh god.
Okay, so when you got over the barracks, the moment you see like Calvin walk up, the gates immediately open. Like this guy gets let in ASAP with no questioning. And then you guys all start walking in, like the train of you, and they start looking at you guys with confused expressions. Then there's the corpse, which they start looking bewildered, and then Feather with the wing box by, which they look even more bewildered. Like these guys look like this is the most action they've seen in their lives, maybe.
So we have two local celebrities leading us into the royal court. Is that what you're saying?
No, this is the barracks.
Oh, the barracks. Okay.
Yes, this is where all the guards are stationed for the city.
All right.
So you can see these two, they're walking up. Let me reveal.
Oh, there's more to this. Oh shit! I thought this would lead to another map.
Let me reveal. So currently, Oskade like bangs on the gate, like, "Hey, this is Kelvin Oskade. Please open up. We gotta see. You know what? This is an important matter."
Who is Hildren Oske?
I said Kelvin Oskade.
Kelvin Oskade.
Kelvin. Sorry. Calvin. Got
Anyway,
it.
so the guards open up the gates and revealing this entire courtyard.
Oh.
They start carrying you guys in. I'm just gonna copy and paste the corpse, or at least move the corpse when that's done. Get over here. And they walk in through here.
Oh.
What's up?
Look at chat.
We're almost done.
All right, cool. I just wanted to make sure.
We're like really almost done.
Only
So-
9 o'clock.
Reveal areas. Reveal polygon.
Oh, hey, look, it's the cafeteria.
I'm gonna follow Gaston over here.
So, Calvin Oskay just knocks on the door. So he just like, so, you know I spoke of my connection, correct?
Well, I do remember, yes.
Well, I've kind of hid that information for now, since it's something that doesn't want to be spread. But now, you get to meet her. I would like you to meet, see, Cray Ashlight, the captain of the guard.
Cray Ashlight.
And she reveal area. And when you step inside, you see a woman with pale white hair, pale skin, and bright red eyes.
Oh,
Is
she's
that-
down there. There, I see her.
Yeah.
And with
Yes,
that,
down here.
that's what we'll end the session.
Alright. I'm
her
assuming this room
name?
she's in is rather dark.
Oh, did I not reveal it?
No, I see her.
No. I'm asking, is the room she's in poorly lit?
Surprisingly not. There's a
Oh,
window that's giving a nice amount of light, and there's also a
Oh, okay.
candle.
Okay, so she's just an albino. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was a vampire.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
Nope, there's light shining into the room. She's not a vampire.
Okay.
And with that, I will end the session.
Yeah, that's
Yay!
You got it being dark.
Hey, dude.
Good job.
Fucking great! I loved it.
The connection is the captain of the guard, Cray Ashlight.
I
Hey, you are
had
actually halfway in.
an absolute blast.
Dane's gonna drink wine every time we do D&D.
Nearly killed your own
Absolutely. Yes.
I'm surprised they haven't kicked you out yet.
Thick walls.
It's the headset.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
You
Don't worry.
guys
Dane,
fought
drink
a
some
lot
water.
of. You guys fought a lot of terrifying things. You fought what is called a plague bear, which I honestly was expecting to run away.
Yes, I'm so
You
happy.
found an ancient spell, and now because of the fact you brought the fucking corpse, you got to skip a few things and then meet the guard captain.
Yes.
And what will happen after that, we will find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
No! One series that only has 15 minutes episodes. It's not fair.
Dude, I saw that thing. I was like, we have to capture this thing. Alive, dead, don't care. It's coming back with us.
If you
And
bring it
then
back
I-
alive.
I fucking love being a Oath of the Crown, dude. Holy shit.
You know, that thing would have outrun you guys. You never would have caught it, but that you physically prevented it from running. Like you,
Also,
when you
don't I
you
feel
saw
like
how
we should discuss some things of how Oath of the Crown works, because yeah, the channel divinity doesn't stop regardless.
I feel like the moment you go unconscious, it would wear off. It makes
That's
sense
how
that way.
it should work, but someone had to homebrew that because otherwise it lasts forever.
I would say
it would make. There's no reason they would just keep. They physically can't leave your corpse. Like leave your. That would
yeah,
just
Well, it
be-
probably
like all rules say that once you go unconscious, all spells stop.
so
Unless
yeah,
that-
but
it
channel
makes-
divinity is different.
mean,
it's a
what-
pure take. It makes
What
sense.
I would
So
say is if you the things is they can't leave you, right?
yeah,
I would say you could easily make the claim that once you've died, you are no longer there. It's not leaving you, it's just leaving your corpse.
sure, yeah, that would make sense, but still, I mean, even then, like, it's just you're
Yeah, that's
trapped
kinda
for
weird.
every spell. I mean, it's like compelled duel, but permanent.
Okay, everybody
like
say bye, YouTube.
I would
Bye, YouTube.